No one.
Serves you right.
The results.
Serves you right.
The results are in. We're starting early.
And it's my birthday and he ignores my wishes.
Happy birthday to ya! Hey, I've lost weight. Not that that is in any way a judgment call on anybody who may or may have not lost weight, and it doesn't mean that you're better looking if you're slimmer as opposed to. But I've lost weight and I feel good about it.
Statement of fact. Isn't it?
I feel good about it, and I'm wearing my team white good shirt. Oh, baby, now. Team Waco hurts. He broke my heart 5 times. Team Waco. No sweat, because here's the thing. Plumber came round. Boys came round. 8 o'clock this morning. Boom, boom. We have not had water. I filled the kettle at 8:15. We have not had water until it was about 6 o'clock. Couldn't brush my teeth. Couldn't shower. Could not do anything. Stank and sweated, and they dug up my garden, and it was a nightmare, and I was effing and jeffing. And then I've had a shower. I've been topless all day. Listen. That's one of the fans. This is the more expensive one. This is the air cooler. It's not the one with the speaker in it.
But it's got water in it.
Really,
That went right on my kilt, that.
Water
Do it again.
and ice. No. Maybe if you're good.
It's my birthday.
Well, we're like the. Do you know that? Have you seen Spinal Tap? Haven't you?
Yes.
You've seen the fire and ice bit, haven't you? Well, they're the fire and ice, and I'm like the lukewarm water. So couldn't have a shower until 6 o'clock this evening. But boy, it was like being hit right. And the results are in. Wanted to start early, so that's good.
I mean, of course they did.
So couldn't have a shower, but boy, when I had a shower, it was like being punched in the face by Michael Tyson. It was powerful. It was powerful. It was. Oh, that fan's really loud.
It's quite loud, but
is it loud for you? Is it ruining the show for you?
Don't mind, do you?
This first call's going to be trouble.
Okay.
We know that. So let's just take
when you
it.
start with a water story,
Yeah.
sometimes you invite this kind of mayhem.
Yes, prank caller.
Is there an hour in the studio?
That's a good one.
This is a guy called Mitch.
Oh yeah, that one that kept ringing before.
It's not Mr. Good Evening, is it? My hardcore fans will know better. That's not Mr. Good Evening, is it? The guy that I took to court for harassment. That's Mitch. You can't hear the fan. It's like a bloody waterfall, isn't it?
It sounds like someone's having a wee.
But you did hear the call because I'm excellent at computers.
So it might not be him, but I would suggest that he's from the same voice factory.
Moz, thank you for the subscription. You can't hear the fan. All right, I'm going to turn the microphones up. Here we go.
Tobias Gribbin can hear fan.
Okay. But it's not ruining it for you because it's really loud here.
I bet you've got your fan on.
That would be it. I bought 2 fans. We had Thunderbolts and Lightning today, but it didn't break the heat. It did not break the heat. We had the Thunderbolts and the Lightning and a very, very wet, but the heat has not broken. So the fans were a good purchase.
I found the rain, although there wasn't very much of it in time, it was very thick, wasn't it? It's very thick rain today. Big globs.
So I've got 2 fans. I've got this air cooler fan, and I've got a long fan, which is great. Thank you for that recommendation.
The tower fan.
And that is going upstairs to the bedroom tonight. I'm going to have a little bit of fun in the bedroom tonight. But I've got to be up early, take my car in for a service. That's boring. Happy birthday. By the way, the phone lines are open, 0203 286 6370.
How did you know it was my birthday?
You kept telling us. Hey, Malcolm.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Katherine.
And
Happy birthday, Katherine.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you for answering my call.
Nearly didn't.
I know, I could see it in your eyes.
Yep, probably won't answer the next one.
What's your favourite pudding, please?
I'm a fan of the cheesecake.
Cheesecake. That's very nice for cream or ice cream. What about you, Katherine?
Me, I can't resist a chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse is nice.
Yeah.
Chocolate mousse. I like anything with custard.
Oh, custard is also a winner.
Why would you put anything with custard? Why are you not having the custard on its own?
I can, yes, you can have custard on its own, or you can have custard with mixed bananas. But my favourite is custard and apple pies.
Okay, thanks very much for clarifying that for us. I enjoyed
Okay.
it.
I think it's very important to know these things about your viewers.
Will you pack that in?
Sorry. Okay, well, thanks for the call, Malcolm.
There was cake this morning. I didn't think there was going to be any cake. I made myself some toast and thought, oh, well, this is what happens when you're the grown-up in the house. No, no, no. What happens when you're this grown-up in the house is that the doorbell goes at 10 o'clock.
Ah, this is lovely.
And you're still in your My Little Pony pyjamas. Yes, but that was what I was wearing last
My
night.
little pony, skinny and bony.
It was Rainbow Dash. And my mum was at the door, and my mum and dad, and she had a cake. And she'd also put a birthday girl banner on my front door, which I thought was lovely.
Were there any other kids' TV songs where you changed the lyrics?
Yeah, He-Man.
Go on, what was the He-Man one? Because I learnt this in my 20s when I was going out with a girl called Tessa, and she taught me this, and I thought it was hilarious, and then we spent a whole night writing new versions. So you go.
It's something like it went, who's got the power to pick up a flower?
The version I had, and maybe Gatford, who's sexing it up. Look at him, Kardashian.
reclining.
I don't know if you have any siblings,
You know
Kardashian, but you should go and do a shower
You know
shoot
what he's
with them
doing
right
there?
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all recognise this angle as the... Yeah.
It's not. What it is the iPad with you on is on the corner of the elbow, and then so
And the blue
phone-
is on the lappy.
Yeah,
We had.
I've also
It
got
takes him an hour to pick up a flower.
Oh, right, okay. There was definitely flowers involved though, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Can't remember, but we had so much fun.
Yeah.
Power of Grayskull, wasn't it?
It was the Power of Grayskull, yeah.
By the way, sorry, we just have to go. Has anyone spotted Bond? It's quite an obvious one today.
Yes.
It's quite an obvious one today.
He's in the Vectrex.
No, he's not. That is no. That's just a reflection of the screen in the Vectrex. That's just a reflection. King Mike has got it. Malk E. Carroll has got it. Here he is. He's up there. Hang on a second. Let's just. Where is he? Hang on. We've lost.
It's quite a long road today.
Here he is. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me. And he's got a share tattoo on his left tit.
Oh, that's where I'd have mine.
He's got a share tit tattoo.
Two things. Number one, happy birthday, Curly Cath.
Thank you.
Number two, Ian, will you stop preening yourself, please? It's so off-putting. No, stop it. Kath, make him put it down. It's
don't lick it.
Messages via the internet to I don't know who and I don't know when, but
Barbers.
Is it a call to hairdressers across the nation? What is it?
I don't know what it is.
Can I tell you what I did? Can I tell you what I did today?
Go on.
Okay, I started watching Heroes again because
I was thinking about Heroes yesterday because Series 1 was supposed to be excellent, but I only have got halfway through it because from then on, Series 2 was rubbish, and then Series 3, didn't they ask the audience to write it?
Well, they might have asked somebody dumb. It all went on an island, didn't it? It all went a bit lost. They all went and lived on an island.
I don't know. I thought Series 3, that Series 1 was such a hit.
I liked it. I don't think I watched much more though.
Hayden Panettiere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then Series 2 apparently was just awful. And then the writers came out and said, we're really sorry. We got it wrong. We need your help to make Series 3 good. Can you tell us what you want to see in it?
Is it because there was a writer's strike?
Nope.
Oh.
The writer's strike happened in the middle of Series 2.
Nope.
You did.
I'm not disputing that.
That's not the reason why.
What I'm disputing,
okay.
and I'm correct to dispute this because I was involved in the industry very, very heavily at the time, is that the writer's strike had anything to do with the terrible quality of Series 2, Season 2. Wasn't the writer's strike. It was arrogance.
I believe I can disagree because I was involved in a popular TV podcast at the time, so also in the industry.
You did a thing called Custard TV podcast, which I think about 6 people listened to, and 4 of them were you.
Most of them were my family. That's fine. I don't care. It's not about the fame.
I was in close contact with people who worked on television shows in America, the country that Heroes came from.
I actually was in Heroes for 3 episodes, so I can tell you with some authority what happened.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number.
Could you take Brosnan out of my eye line, please? Because I'm finding that quite, I don't know. My personal space has been invaded.
This is not against TOS to have Brosnan like this. This is not against TOS.
You sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is. No, don't put share there.
I'm just trying to.
No.
What? I'm just trying to get Brosnan.
Stop it.
Happy birthday, Kath. Merry Christmas, Ian. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Let's get rid of Beachy Brosnan. Because that'll be that.
Can you? I don't like. He's got like a camel toe there, and I'm finding it a bit off-putting.
There's Bond. There's the Bond we all know and love. You want to take this call, birthday girl?
Not really, but shall we anyway?
Go on then.
Hello.
Good evening, Katherine. Good evening, Ian. Happy birthday, Katherine.
Thank you.
Here's the birthday girl, guys.
Long-time listener, second-time caller.
You don't get anything for that. Absolutely nothing.
Now, I phoned you for the first time back in January when I was on holiday in Australia. I was doing a stand-up comedy course for my 50th birthday.
Oh, I remember that
yes.
vaguely.
And I was congratulating you on all the publicity you do for Samaritans. I was a Samaritan for 15 years.
Yeah.
So what happened with the comedy? What happened with the comedy career?
Well, prior to lockdown, it was going well. I've got an audition for next year's Britain's Got Talent, and another showcase called "So You Think You're Funny."
Oh yeah, I did that. I got to the finals of that. It's a big old competition. I got to the finals of that in the Edinburgh Festival, and I was beaten by Tommy Tiernan.
Yeah, it's got quite an impressive list actually. Peter Kay won it 1 year, and
I got to the
Lee
finals
Mark.
of it, and no one acknowledges that. It's a big old comp. I got to the finals of it.
Oh,
well
done.
Thank you. That's all I asked for is a little bit of glory.
Congrats,
I'll be on my way.
I think people are finding the fireworks quite off-putting. So
it's your birthday.
Okay.
That's rude.
Well.
Okay. That's rude. Yeah, what would remind me of your name, please, caller?
Richard.
Richard. So, but that was all the old days.
Yeah, the before times. What happened in the after times, as we know it now?
After times, I came back from Australia. I started doing open mics, and then COVID hit us. So it kind of curtailed my comedy career a little bit before it really got started.
It would do.
Yeah.
So where are we now?
What, in terms of my stand-up?
In terms of life, the unsuspecting captive.
Well, I don't like to name drop.
But?
As I said to my auntie, the Queen, when I saw her at Christmas.
Here we go. Now we can see that this course has paid off.
So, writing a lot of stuff, watching a lot of stuff, listening to you guys every night.
Thank you.
That'll sort you out.
But no, genuinely, guys, I think you're doing a brilliant show. I loved it at the old place when you had those father and son callers a few years ago. My name is Melvin Hayes. I'm Sean Connery. I'll have a pickled gherkin.
Okay.
Thanks, Richard.
I don't
remember that bit.
I don't know what's going. Very poor numbers tonight. 555. I'm not doing anything till we get to 650.
But we're not going to get to 650 unless you do something.
No, we'll get more when I do nothing. So I'm not doing anything. I'll answer any calls that come in, but I'm not doing anything. I mean, I'll just put them on air, but I'm not going to talk to them.
Oh.
I'm not working until we get to 650 viewers. Okay?
Well, we're on 558 now.
Okay, well, we've got quite a long way to go. So I suggest you lot...
Groutyall's getting upset, says he doesn't feel valued now.
You're not. You're not. So I'm not going anywhere until we're up to 650.
There's an unknown person on
I'll
the line.
answer calls, but I won't talk to them.
Well, I think that's quite unfair. Hello there.
Please hold.
No. Not that again. Oh! Who's this fine figure of a man?
Hello. I've got the T-shirt. It's blooming brilliant, man.
It's got a photograph of us on.
Oh, is Iain in the strop? 'Cause he hasn't
No,
got...
he's striking for views. Is that right?
Oh.
Is that what we call it now?
Yes. Anyway, happy birthday. Hope you've had a good day.
Thank you. Do you remember when Wurzel Gummidge got in a mood and he would do this? He'd turn back into a turnip. That's what Ian's doing.
Oh, well.
Exactly. Leave him to it, silly old sausage.
Right.
Anyway, how's your day been?
Can I just say,
No.
read the numbers out now.
574.
It's working.
But it's creeping up, and this could take a long time. And
It's
I'm not sure I
working.
can stand this.
It's working. I'm on strike for viewers.
It's funny you should say. The relationship with my eldest brother is thawing.
Oh.
And we've phoned each other a couple of times. And I told him about the diabetes, and he sent me a book about diabetes and how to sort of battle it and everything. So I rang back to thank him. It was a bit embarrassing because I'd forgotten his birthday.
Oof.
And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mike." That's not his name, but I'm sorry, Mike.
Wasn't offended by that.
I forgot your birthday. And he said, "Oh, well, I'd never expect a card from you, Alistair."
Oh.
Where's the justice in that? There isn't any. I'm going. Now.
What's that? That's complicated family lives there, covered in a very short amount of time. You all right there, Wurzel? Oh my God, really? This is supposed to be making my life easier. Why are you making me work twice as hard? It's an unknown person. It could be anyone. Hello, unknown person. Listening to the stream.
Please hold.
We don't answer any more calls from unknown person. I think that's my call. What do you reckon? Come on. You normally love this kind of stuff.
Right, Momo Meister is very close to a timeout. If I were working, can we keep numbers low? It's better just being Kath.
I have got a new... this is my birthday present from Ian. It's official, guys, so stop taking the mick.
That's a good present, isn't it?
It's a really good present.
That's a great present.
So shiny. Is that your impression of me? Was that an impression of me?
Look at the numbers. My petulance is popular.
Or is it because it's just me?
I tell you what,
No!
I'll go and sit there.
Oh, no, don't. No.
I'll sit on the sofa.
My birthday wish is for you not to do that.
But maybe the numbers will go up. Let's find out.
God. But I don't know how to work the buttons.
I'm going to sit here with a cheap
There's someone phoning up.
I'm going to sit here with a cheap carving of Mario.
It's not Mario for copyright reasons.
Yes, it is a Mario.
It's not a Mario.
Yes, a Mario.
It's a not a Mario.
Yes, a Mario.
Barrio.
Mario.
What is Mario's surname? Do we know? Does he have one?
You know, what was the first game that Mario appears in?
Donkey Kong.
What was his name in Donkey Kong?
The plumber.
Jumpman.
Jumpman? Oh, they couldn't keep that.
Why was it called Donkey Kong when there's no donkeys in it or Kongs?
Because he's a big donker. Why was it called Donkey Kong?
I can't remember. It's either they got the translation wrong or they thought Donkey Kong, they wanted like two
Something that
really
rhymed.
tough words and so they just picked Donkey
Donkey's
and
not
Kong.
a tough word. Donkey's a sweet little quaint word, isn't it? We're up to 616.
What?
We're up to 616.
So it's either you or my petulance.
Can we have you and Mario is his name? Can Ian change the calendar? What? No, because he doesn't know how to work it.
I can't do this. I can't program it.
I can change it. Hang on.
I cannot program it.
Oh. Da, 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 da.
You right, love? Do you want to sit on my lap?
Get stuff.
Oh! What'd you get for your birthday? Attitude.
No, I had that at birth. It's genetic. It's one of the gifts. What my mama gave me. What's with the hat, by the way?
It's hot, so... Excuse me.
So you're being the man from Del Monte?
Great band.
They are a great band. 623. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. You're all, every single one of you, valued by me. He, on the other hand, is in a mood because you've only just arrived, and he's been waiting for you to turn up. So he won't speak until we get to 650. Steve in Todd says definitely Father Jack sitting in the corner there. Oh dear. Ian's hat is more Tory MP at the cricket. It is a little bit, isn't it?
You bought it for me.
I did. I mean, you've sat on it or something, haven't you? It looks a little bit. Ian is kicking out some Patrick Truman vibes. Yes, Jen. Take the comfy chair. I've got a really comfy chair. I don't think you've really seen my chair, have you? Hang on. Everyone's saying that I'm not on the dining room chair anymore. No, my friends, I'm on the luxury lady chair. 631. Thank you, everyone who's become part of what I like to call the elite. 631, the hardcore, who know the score. It is a nice chair, isn't it? Yeah, so what happened to me today? Yeah, so obviously my parents came round and did some guerrilla fly posting. I didn't realise that there was birthday girl, a banner on my door until they'd left. Thanks, Papa Moore, for cheering. I'm grateful. Oh, it's going down, 628. This could be a long night. Yeah, they came over, and my girls were playing Ian's boys at that Fall Guys thing. We need 650 to get Ian back. And my dad couldn't work it out. Who are they talking to? I said, oh, some boys. I mean, my dad's face was a picture. So anyway, there we go. 631, Ian. What are you reading?
I'm reading And in the End, The Last Day of the Beatles.
You're quite near the front there, are you?
I've only just started. Did you know that they approached Lord Beeching?
As in, no, Dr. Beeching?
Yeah, to manage them.
The railway man, why?
Yeah. Look, because Brian Epstein was dead.
Oh, okay. W960 has just subscribed for this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ian is acting like the spoiled kid at the party, desperate for attention that the birthday girl is getting. I think that's harsh. I think that's very harsh. So yeah, then in the evening, my daughters had organised for a local restaurant to bring round some grub. So, I've been treated.
Your daughters are 12, 11 and 8. I don't think
they've got staff.
I don't think they organised it.
They've got staff.
They phoned up a
645.
They phoned up a local fish restaurant, did they? And got food and decided you wanted sea bass. Your 8-year-old did, right?
Well, she knows what Mummy likes.
Your 8-year-old doesn't know how to make a cup of coffee.
Well, she does, but I would rather she wasn't anywhere near anything.
How did they pay for it? How did they pay for it? I don't want to burst your bubble, but there's no way those kids ordered that meal. They didn't. They couldn't. It would have been your husband, probably.
Why'd you have to burst their bubble? They felt like they'd done it.
It's not
657.
Shall we begin?
They thought that they think that they've got me a present as well.
Show business, mama. Here I come now. Here we go. Singing the songs to make you laugh and cry.
Richard 4K2. Ian's behaviour isn't doing anything to help the viewing figures. Au contraire.
It's sending them right up to the sky. Gonna get you so high. Did you see? Can I play that clip that we watched on Twitter.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's a really lovely clip, right?
By JG Brown.
Oh God! Look. Really lovely clip that my sister retweeted.
Flying in hospital and thought,
full screen. So it's actually I've got to drag it over.
Gee, I mightn't survive this. I'm only 37.
So it's a really lovely clip, and it's an Australian guy. Looks like it's from the 90s. And I'm saying that it actually looks like it's from the 80s, but I'm factoring in it's Australia, and stuff from the 90s, in my experience, now looks like stuff from the 80s. So I'm factoring all of that in, right? And he'd been in a coma, and while he was in, just before he'd gone into a coma, he'd done a scratchy, as they call them in Australia,
Scratch card, yeah.
and he'd won a Jeep, right? And then he went into a coma, and so the news company, the TV company, got him to recreate what had happened, right? This is amazing, and this is all on
advised
film.
to turn off his life support.
When I was lying in hospital and thought, gee, I mightn't survive this. I'm only 37, and at 37, I've got so much to look forward to.
He
Wait a
didn't
minute.
know.
Stop. He's 37. I mean, how long ago did this happen to him? He's 37 still in this.
Well, he's 37 in that.
Gosh.
He's been in a coma. I called you Love. Where did that come from? He's
From
been
the same time that this is from, I think.
Yeah.
Much to look forward to.
He didn't know it, but that included an engagement, a new job.
So the TV company have got him to go in, as they do, because TV companies are really boring and have no artistic.
Well, they think you can't imagine
Yeah.
someone scratching a scratch card, so they have to show you what
So
it looked like.
they filmed him doing a scratchy to illustrate that he did a scratchy before he went into a coma.
37, and at 37, I've got so much to look forward to.
He didn't know it, but that included an engagement, a new job, the new car, and even more good luck when we asked Bill to reenact buying his scratchy ticket.
I just won 250,000. I'm not joking.
You're not, are you? Really?
I just won 250,000.
He's going to pass out.
He's going to go into a coma.
So, please don't kill me.
Please don't film me, he said.
You have to. Give us a
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? That is absolute magic. Captured on film. I'd never
advised
seen
to
that
turn off his
before.
life support.
And I thought that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well done, Bill Morgan.
Yeah.
I kind of want to make that pop up in there. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that lovely?
Actual joy, something nice happening.
Person calling in, withheld number. We ain't going to take your call because you're a BELCHEESE. The last E was just one long E. It wasn't two E's. BELCHEESE.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. That
Thank
told
you.
that guy.
That told that guy. My hair looks. This. I'm really liking this.
That particular piece.
Yeah. Come here. This bit. Not that bit so much. I always get a hair growing just about here. One little hair.
Right.
But
a rogue.
This is looking so good.
Well done. Well done. I know you worked very hard for that. What are you doing with your mouth there?
Pouting.
That's nice.
I'm pouting.
So why aren't the viewing figures going up? They should be going up like rockets.
They'll go up. The word needs to get around that I'm pouting. There's my sister.
That is a nice moo.
There's my sister, glitter kitty self. Oh, Joe, I got sent a link. I got sent a clip, which we've not watched. I'll put it on YouTube. I don't know if I want to watch it here. Of me interviewing me and Dougie, interviewing two members of Belle and Sebastian.
Was it Belle?
Yeah, I'll say yes. Okay.
And Sebastian.
Yes.
Why don't you just say that?
Okay. It was Belle and Sebastian from the pop group.
And the cartoon.
Belle and Sebastian. No, it wasn't. It was the drummer. It was on Rise. They came on Rise, of all pieces of junk. Senza Madonna. Why would you want
Italian?
Why would you want to censor Madonna? I like it when she's a bit blue. I like it when she filleted the Jesus statue. Senza Madonna, you got something more to do. Senza Madonna, man, I'm really in love with you.
Oh, that's nice. What happened to Zucchero?
Well, it's that's American for cucumber.
Well, like a courgette, isn't it?
These are the lowest figures we've ever had, and do you know what? Good, because the ego controls man and woman.
I'm not.
The ego controls the human.
The man.
And the ego must be exposed. And the only way we can expose the ego is through denial. I had such a noisy day today. So noisy. The kids are here, and we had no hot water. We had no water at all. The water was turned off, and there were builders digging up stone slabs in my garden to fix a pipe, and it's cost me about 700 quid. And when Katherine came round, normally we watch a lot of crap on the TV.
There were 3 semi-nakeds in the living room. That's what happened when I came
Me and the
round.
kids.
Yeah.
It was too hot.
Just wearing pants.
Hello, Brett.
How you doing?
None of your business.
Trying to cheer you up.
I don't need cheering up.
You do.
Oh.
No, I don't.
You do, you moody.
I'm not moody.
Shots fired.
Gonna play your alphabet game, birthday special.
Go on then. I'll beat you.
Close, yeah? I'll start.
Jimmy Messer says, I'm going to do a really good joke here. Jimmy Messer says, I think not interacting with the chat is the main issue. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Go on then, Brett.
Right, clothes, things you wear.
Clothes?
Apron.
Okay.
Okay.
Apron.
Can it be hats?
Yeah.
Beanie.
Oh. Culottes.
Dungarees. Yes.
Epaulets.
Nice. Where did that come from? French.
Brett chuckling at his own game.
A fanny pack.
You wear it. You wear it.
Is that a bum bag?
Yep.
Yes, in America.
Shroud has got 500,000 viewers. Well, good for Shroud. Good for Shroud. Is it the Turin Shroud? Everyone's watching Twitch is becoming so popular. Even the Turin Shroud has got his own channel. It's not really Jesus.
No, it's just gravy, isn't it?
That gave you plenty of time there, Brett, to have a think.
Gloves.
Nice.
Hats.
That's rubbish.
Oh.
Ten.
No.
Time her out.
6.
Insoles.
5.
What's that?
Insoles.
You put them in your shoe.
Oh, yeah. Good one. That's a good one.
Thank you very much.
Really. 10.
Jeans.
Khakis.
Oh.
I got locked out. Oh, did I tell you about this?
No.
You know, I went into town earlier to get some fizzy pop.
I'm aware of that, yeah.
Right. I couldn't. I got into town and I bought all this stuff. I did all this shopping because the kids were in. I need to get lollies and fizzy pop and all of this. I might go and get a Coke actually. And then I'd lost my keys and I couldn't get into my car.
No.
Oh God, it was a nightmare. I couldn't get into my car.
It's too hot for panic.
It's too hot for panic. But then what I did was I just rubbed like my butt cheeks on the car and it opened up. Do you know why? I was wearing my khaki trousers.
Oh, mate. No, mate.
Yes, mate.
No, mate.
That was bad.
No.
Can I tell you a little joke?
No, mate. Go on.
What do you call a big ant?
What do you call a giant?
Oh, bollocks. Oh, sorry.
Ooh,
Okay,
dear.
have you...
L. Leather chaps.
I met a couple of them the other day.
What am I on then?
M.
Doesn't even know the alphabet, this guy.
Mittens.
Nice.
Yes.
Knickers.
No.
Yep.
Knickers starts with a K.
I don't think it does.
It does.
I'm going to Google knickers.
Don't Google knickers.
Need to go back to school, boy.
Yeah.
I need to do a little bit more research to
Yeah.
see if I'm right or wrong.
Apparently, knickers is a soft whinnying sound. Knicker.
Look at those. All right.
Happy anniversary, knickers. With your lover's face on.
All right. Nice socks.
No.
No.
Okay. Naughty underwear.
No.
Well, you let me have leather chaps, and that's a describing word.
Nighty.
Okay. Oh.
Timer, Ian. Timer.
Overalls.
P. 10. 9. 8. 7.
Pants.
Q.
Q.
You're out.
No, I'm not. Why am I out? I haven't had my go yet.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
I don't think Quimleaf is one, Happy Tree. A quiver.
Of arrows.
Yeah, it's
Is
what
it
you wear.
clothing? It's more equipment.
Is an insole? Is insoles clothing? You wear is a fanny pack clothing. It's exactly the same as a fanny pack, but for Robin Hood. A quiver.
I said what you can wear it as well. So
Yeah, you can wear a quiver.
Raincoat.
yeah, stockings.
Oh, you went there.
Happy birthday.
That's my birthday, not yours, mate.
Tassels.
Uniform.
V. 5. 4. 3. 2.
Vest.
Waterproofs.
Oh,
5.
no.
4. 3. 2.
X-ray specs.
That's a good one.
5. 4. 3.
It,
2. 1.
Yellow trousers.
Goodbye.
Yellow trousers.
Goodbye, Brett.
Bye.
Of course he should have gone for Y-front, Matt. Y-fronts.
I'm going to get myself a proper cowboy hat. If anyone wants to send me a proper cowboy hat, then...
Rather than a get, which is what you've got on at the moment.
Get off my farm. Brett, what do you want? Brett's done a pocket dial.
Brett.
Brett's done a pocket dial, like an idiot.
When will he realise?
You know, like idiots do.
Does that mean he only watches his bit?
Yeah. Brett.
Brett.
As soon as he says yes, hello, I'm going to hang up on him. Right? He hung up on me. He hung up on me. So that's the show. That's really the show. It's too hot to do a show. It's too hot to do a show, but we're doing one. We're going to do it. It's the toughest job in the world.
Oh.
It is the toughest job in the world. There was not weird feedback on that call, so I don't know. I mean, unless someone in the chat has said something weird about it,
they often
giving
do.
feedback, in which case I can't help you with that. But something I can help you with is what you gonna do if you got a load of old crap you need to get rid of. You're going to call SommersWasteSolutions.com 0333 577 7442. SommersWasteSolutions.com. for all of your getting rid of stuff needs. They will make that is a technical term. They will make your company greener. They will probably save you money. If you've got loads of different companies like cleaning and then they're doing this, oh, it's so complicated. One umbrella company. They'll do it all. One invoice a month. You want to skip? You got to skip. You got an office block that needs cleaning or clearing out? Somers Waste Solutions will do it. These guys, I'm not finished, Catherine.
You've got to say about the confidential waste shredding.
I'm not finished. These guys are the bollocks, right?
Oh, no.
They will sort it out. If you're using anybody else, I guarantee any other company you're using are losers, criminals, dodge pots, probably cheating on their wives and husbands. Get rid of them. Somers Waste Solutions, they don't do half of what I've just said, all right? It's tough to call.
And there's a cat.
Forget the cat, right?
No, you can't forget the cat.
Somers Waste Solutions, it really gets me angry when I find out that people aren't using them for all of their cleaning hygiene needs. They're going to save you money. They're going to make your company greener, right? And if you don't lose them, you're a jerk, and I'm just not interested in you, so you can get lost. I don't even want to talk to you.
Wow.
Big up the Gregorian.
Okay.
We should get married. This is what we're going to do.
Oh.
He sorts out like divorces and stuff, right?
So do bigamy trials.
This is what we're going to. Very big of you. This is what we're going to do tonight.
No.
Catherine and I. Not tonight. I am a qualified priest in the Universal Church of Life. And that's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean,
that's
you could also be a qualified priest in that particular church if you have a computer.
I saw the certificate. I saw the. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He's getting his credentials out again.
It's the badge. That's the badge.
Looks official, right?
That's the badge, right? So I can marry, and this is actually genuine, right? It's genuine. I can marry anybody.
No.
Yeah, I can. I can actually. I can. I can marry anybody, right? You don't need a collar in this church. This is real. I've got the paperwork. Just it's somewhere.
It's got documents.
So what I'm going to do is, you and me are going to get married. I know you're married. I can't do divorces. You're going to have to speak to Richard. Then you and me are going to get married. And then, because I can't stand you, sorry, that came out. And
seems like an excellent basis for marriage.
That came out, and that was private. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said that. I'm not sorry I said it, actually. Better out than in. Or is that just wind? I don't know. That's one of the reasons I don't like you, is because you just let rip any time of the day or night. So we're going to get married. I'm going to marry us, and then we're going to speak to gelaw.co.uk, and they're going to get us divorced. Poseidon Safety Management. They operate in Devon and Cornwall, and they're making Devon and Cornwall a whole lot safer because it was. New York in the 70s.
The Wild West country.
No. That was El Dorado. Eldoradum. Eldoradum. In the 70s, New York was just like, you've seen the movie Escape from New York, the documentary Escape from New York, starring not Cliff Thorburn.
No.
He's friends with
Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken, right?
Plissken.
Snake Plissken.
Plissken.
Galabanani. Snake Galabanani, right? And that is a documentary about New York, was what it was like. That's what Devon and Cornwall was like. Except more racist.
And with more leather.
Until Poseidon Safety Management came along. You hearing me, brothers and sisters? They cleaned up the streets. They were like the A-Team, travelling around in a black van with a big red tick on the side of it.
Never killing anybody.
If you couldn't find them, and you can, then maybe you could hire. Well, you can find them. We're giving you maybe you could hire Poseidon Safety Management.
That's the tagline. Easier than the A-Team.
And that's Howlin' Mad Murdoch. Also, Print Limited. I need to talk to you about these guys. I need to talk to you about Andrew, and it's a one-man band, and he was working for some company.
You don't need to know who.
It was Poseidon Safety Management.
It wasn't.
It wasn't, but it wasn't. But he was working for some company, and he saw the way, and I've worked for companies. I've worked in her company, and I've seen the way that she treats The little people.
Yeah,
You guys.
like dirt, yeah.
You guys.
Like dirt.
Like scum. Like the scum that some of you are. I'm not saying who, Paul Paranoid and Jenna, actually. And Andrew was there and he went, I can't live like this. I'm a human being.
I'm not a number.
I'm a human being.
I'm a free man.
I'm out of here.
I'm a salesman.
And he left.
Mm-hmm.
And when he left, I believe he did
Flick the V's.
He flicked the V's and he did a dump in the boss's drawer. That is by the by. That is by the by. That is by the by. We all have tempers. We all get angry. He set up his own printing company, right?
Oh,
And
what's it called?
it's called Also Print Limited.
Oh, that's coincidence, because we're just...
AlsoPrint.com is the website you want to go to. And specialises in like security stuff. He should speak to the Poseidon guys. The Poseidon guys should speak to him. Specialises in like security stuff, like parking tickets and stuff like that. But if you're on a venue or you've got shows coming up,
You've got to make tickets, basically.
Tickets.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: there aren't going to be any live shows, safe live shows, for another 3 or 4 years because we're all going to die of COVID-19 if you go to the theatre.
I'm not.
Print the tickets up. Give AlsoPrint.com a gig. Print the tickets up. Get him to do the holograms. He'll do the holograms for you. He'll put it all on there.
He'll do a scratchy.
He'll do scratchies for you. He will do all of these things and more. It's Andrew.
He can also do tabards with names on.
It's Andrew.
Uniforms.
But he doesn't like to do those so much. He can.
He will, though, and he won't complain.
He will do them. He would rather not do them. Maybe you've got a shop. I want to open up, but I can't because of COVID. Well, you can because he'll print all of that crap that goes all on the windows and the doors.
Oh, and the stay here and stay there stickers for the floors.
I think we've talked about these guys enough now. So that's that.
Poseidon Safety Management got a phone call at 2:00 this morning from someone shouting, penis.
Oh, no. No.
Now, I think we should all stay here until whoever it was comes forward. Don't you?
Yeah, all right. Who was it? Who shouted penis at Poseidon?
At the call handler. It wasn't even Zeus's owner. It wasn't even the boss.
I'm tempted to phone up and shout penis to them now.
So
because they are grasses. Turns out Poseidon are grasses.
We are all going to sit here until the penis shouter makes, I'm going to guess, himself known.
Can you do that? Can you do that, Katherine? No, you can't. Nope, that's cheating. Can you go straight into it? So just go straight into it. Okay, just go straight into it. No, because you're leaning it forward and cheating the angle. I used to do that. It looks like I'm doing it, but you're not. It looks like you're doing it. Oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah. No, I can't. I can do that though.
I can do this.
Can you do it with the other hand? Okay. Can you do this?
No, I can do Muppet arms. Do you want to see that?
Yep. I'm going to find this offensive.
No, you're not. You're going to find it funny.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Muppet arms.
That's the Muppet arms, that.
and there's some guy with 500,000 viewers right now, and she's doing Muppet arms. Sounds like something else as Atari Tiger. Boy, oh boy.
I bet you know that, Atari Tiger.
Boy, oh boy. Are we sure the caller didn't get cut off midway through saying peninsula, says ADS. That's too long a name. Speak to our good friend Daniel from Mansfield.
Hi,
Yes.
Ian. Hi, Katherine.
Hello, Daniel from Mansfield.
Hello. Can I just say you guys are helping me out so much with my autism. It's just so nice.
I had a very lovely chat with we watched a great film, right? 40-minute documentary on YouTube called
Rubik's Cube Man.
No, it's called The Speed Cubers, right? And Daniel, it's about people. It's about two guys who are the world record people at doing the Rubik's Cube. I don't want to give away too much, right? It is surprisingly beautiful. I was in tears in a couple of points. It's really joyous. It's a bit geeky and in a wonderful way. My kids love the Rubik's Cube, and it was too hot. We did a lot of video games today, but I said, come and watch this film with me. I think you'll enjoy it. And one of the guys, it focuses on these two people, and one of the guys is autistic, and it allowed me to have a really nice conversation with my kids. My 10-year-old went, "What's autism?" And I mean, I don't really know, if I'm completely honest, but we had a really nice chat about what I think it means, and and all of this kind of stuff. And it was lovely. Anyway, it was lovely, and it's a really good film. I recommend you go and watch it. Netflix, The Speedcubers, on Netflix. Go and watch it after this. Jesus,
Definitely.
Yes.
Don't do anything else until you watch this.
Anyway, Daniel.
Yes, sorry, but no, thank you to both of you. You guys are just amazing, and the community, the in-stream, are just lovely people, and I can have a nice chat with everyone, and your quips on Twitter are superb. When people don't like you, they've just got bad taste. If they don't like you, then they're silly, because you're brilliant, both of you. So thank you for helping me massively.
You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome, Daniel. Thank you very much indeed. I called someone a C on a forum today.
Why?
It was John Gorn. So
who?
Really good. And this is two. So it focuses on these two people. I think one's called Max and one is called Felix. And this Max kid. Well, some people do the Rubik's Cube in like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Blindfold.
Yeah, I don't.
Some people.
I had to follow like a step-by-step thing to finish mine.
Here you go. Let me. Right. Honestly, it was. It was such a good film, and it's only 40 minutes long, and I thought it'd be a little bit, but it was beautiful, really, really beautiful. And now, Rubik's Cube follows me on Twitter, and that made me cool with the kids again. Because Rubik's Cube said, "I'll be glad you like the film." I went, "Yes, man." Here we go. Watch this. Right, hang on. Hang on a minute. Did I just do? I don't know any adverts. We might have to do another advert. Right. So look at this. So this is Blindfold Rubik's Cube. Right. So he's allowed to look at it. You get about 12 seconds to look at it.
Incredible. Why has he got headphones on?
Maybe he wants to. Maybe he's listening to Phil Collins.
Is someone instructing him?
Look!
Oh, look!
Look! That's Felix. That's the guy who, for the longest time, was the world champion. 16.22. That was the former. We're going to see it in slow motion. I love it. And look at everyone is so excited. His face. They are.
But are they not allowed to speak?
I don't think there's a microphone.
They're whispering.
Isn't that amazing? All right. We'll go to the Rubik's Cube one-handed.
No,
yes,
come
mate.
on.
Let's find one. We've got, a double. Excuse me, a double Rubik's Cube one-handed.
You can get Rubik's Cubes with more than 3x3.
Yes, you can get 4x4. You can get 5x5. You can get 6x6. You can get 7x7.
Wow.
Speed stacks. Oh, go away. Adverts. Oh my days.
I mean...
My God! He split his brain into 4 different parts, surely. That is just...
He's a robot.
Isn't it beautiful to see it?
It is.
Oh my God! Oh, look! Look! Here we go. Look at the joy when he does it. It's just incredible, isn't it? Oh, his wife is a lucky woman. What does that mean?
Dexterous.
Is that his name, Dexter?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. When he sees the time, look at this. Look at the concentration. He's just going back and forth. He does the one on his left-hand side first, I think. It's all algorithms, isn't it? There are patterns.
I don't know whether it can be. I think it might be something instinctive at this point, because...
Here we go. The one on the right as we're looking gets done. I love it. His face when he sees. There we go. Look, he's just got to do one more flick. Bushy. Two. Here we go.
There it is.
So that one. Look. So the one on the right, boom, done. He's done it. There we go. And now he's got to do the same flick here on the left. Just flick it, buddy. Look at his face. Flick it. Then you got to touch the pad in front of you to stop the clock. Or you drop them, I think, and that does it. Yeah. Here we go. His face. Have I done it? Oh, look at the time. Oh, no.
The guy at the back. Way.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I think that is beautiful.
It's proper talent.
That is beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. His face. Look. The guy on the right goes. Then everyone comes rushing in. That young woman comes rushing in. That bloke's bouncing. Here she comes in. She wants to look at the time. She can't believe. He said, well, 18. What the? Come and look at this. Yes, there's another young woman. Unbelievable. It is.
This guy on the right's having a moment.
It's incredible. All right, you think that's good? All right, one more. If you'll indulge me. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, come on, no.
This is insane.
No.
Feet, guys. We're going for feet.
World record.
Oh.
16. What the fuck?
I mean, he's what I would call a kid. Look at him.
Atari Tiger says, how do people discover they're good at this? I don't know whether they do. I think it's determination and practice, isn't it?
I think there is a lot of that. I would suggest that some people are perhaps their brains are wired to think in the maths puzzles that are involved in this. It's just.
Take pictures of the card. Is that
What the Online you can get a step-by-step calculator. You can start with the daisy and then
That's how my eldest learned.
And I did it for a while, and then I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. But obviously these lads must spend hours and hours doing that.
Okay.
No, come on, no.
Here we go. Blindfold.
A lot of this is now becoming witchcraft, isn't it?
Blindfolded, one hand, all right? I love this. Honestly, the Speed Cubers on Netflix, it's 40 minutes long. You see stuff like this, which is amazing. It's also a really, really beautiful film. I thoroughly recommend it.
Frida 101 says, I think I have the opposite kind of brain to this. Exactly. I kind of had to really sort of push through it, and I did it. But to me, it's a lot of faffing about for not an awful lot of reason. But it doesn't mean it's not impressive.
So I think you get 12 seconds, is it, to look at? Or is that included in his time? Hang on a minute.
He's peeping, isn't he?
Hang on a minute. What's going on here, buddy? Whoa. What is this? What is this? See, now I don't buy into that fat stew. People with dyslexia are often brilliant with logical puzzles and thinking out of the box. Yeah, people who don't have dyslexia are also often brilliant with logical puzzles and thinking out of the box. I don't think it's one of those things that necessarily makes you any better. It's like it's argued that one of the people in this film has autism, and that they're very specific way their autism impacts on their life, and I'm just trying to choose my language really carefully, is that solving that kind of puzzle is something that they can just really focus on, and their attention can be honed in on that. But people with dyslexia are often brilliant with logical puzzles. People without dyslexia are often brilliant with logical puzzles. I don't think it's one of those.
Well, and
things.
also that whole autism thing, meaning that you're brilliant to take to casinos and stuff. I mean, some people are.
Yeah.
But not everybody.
And that's what I was saying to my kids today, saying, I don't really know what autism is. I know it's not a condition.
It's different in each person,
Exactly.
isn't it?
And I know it's not something. I have seen a few people I like online who are autistic. Who are autistic say. People say, they get very angry or upset when people say, "Oh, well, that's you're living with autism." They go, "Well, I'm not. I am autistic. Yeah. I'm not living with it. That implies it's some kind of disease or condition, and it's not." My use of the language
something
is not
that
great.
they have to manage.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they've all got superpowers. Doesn't mean they can all, do a Rain Man and remember, count the number of matchsticks on the floor. Doesn't mean they can draw the Eiffel Tower, having seen it only once. But there are a couple of autistic people that can do those things. That can do those things. Let's just have one more blindfolded, because I flipping love this. I love it.
Corners look good. 6-second memo, low 6 memo.
Oh, so okay? So your lead-in time, as you're holding it, that counts as part of the time.
Right. So it's up to you how much time you want to spend.
Okay.
On that.
So he goes straight in on about 5 seconds. 6 seconds he's in. And they're really impressed. They're like, flipping it, he's only had 6 seconds.
I like how he knocked his mask down.
He's not pausing at all. Oh my god!
Absolutely absurd. A 15.50 world record single. Oh,
that's incredible.
So look, in this 6 seconds, he's solved it. He's looking at it. He's got it.
Corners look good.
He solved it in that time. It's now down to doing the movement, and he solved it, and he's remembered it, and he's.
That's what I mean about it. I think it becomes instinct after a while.
6 seconds.
It's incredible.
It's magic. Honestly, watch this film. If maybe it's not for you. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was.
I wonder if it's part of the same. Right? When you used to play an instrument, you used to play the cello.
I play many instruments.
I know, but when I used to play the violin, I used to be able to pick it up, and I'd be looking at the notes, and I'd be able to play without thinking about what I was doing with my fingers necessarily.
Yeah.
I left it for a year, went back to it, couldn't do it anymore. And it's about practice and muscle memory and being able to use your instincts. A lot of that stuff. I just find this incredibly skillful.
Yeah.
And it just shows that the human brain can carry on without you sometimes.
Yeah, completely. Completely. It's an amazing movie, and I suggest you guys go and watch it. Hang on a minute. Ma'am, I suggest you go and watch the movie. And thank you so much for the lemonade. I really enjoyed it.
Oh.
Could I stay for one more glass?
No.
Okie dokie. My hair looks good when it's been wet and it's been under a hat. That's a phenomenon I noticed at college. And me and my friend Simon, when he used to have hair, we would wash our hair, it was a bit longer, and we would dry it. Mackenzie used to do the same thing. We'd put a woolly hat on and walk about all day, and then you'd take it off.
Good trick.
And it was dry, and it was slicked back, and you looked great.
My youngest nephew made a similar discovery yesterday.
Yeah.
He was in the back of the car styling his hair with sweat.
Yeah.
And he said, you can do anything.
Was it his?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
You can do anything with sweat, he says. I like how sweat looks in my hair. So, there you have it.
I'm not getting any cold from this fan.
I was. Where have you moved it? It's firing at you now. Oh, you've got to have the louver up.
Well, yeah. Oh, you can adjust it.
There you go.
It was firing down to the ground.
It's no good there, is it? What's just gone down my back?
Sorry. All right, 0203 286 6370. Skype, TLNA.
Hairpin.
Is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's the only phone-in show on Skype. There's podcasts as well. There's podcasts as well. If you look for the Late Night Alternative, it's the one, not the one on Talk Radio, the one that's got kind of reddish style writing and what have you. It's on Spotify, it's on your iTunes, it's on your Acast, all of those things. And if you like it, if you subscribe, please. If you please subscribe and if you could share it, that would be awesome. And if you could leave a review, that would be great.
Yeah.
Mackenzie, my friend Mackenzie, wants Ian Lee is rundown AF compared to LBC AAA days rough. It was 15 years ago, man. That was 15 years ago. Playing Choco. It was 15 years ago, dude. Look at me. I'm 15 years older and I've got 2 kids and it's the hottest day of the year. So yes, I am rundown AF compared to where I was 15 years ago.
Give us a Skype call and we'll appraise you.
I got a nicer house. I got a nicer house and I got beautiful kids. But yeah, I am. I'm old, man, and I'm shattered. And it's been the hottest day in ages. So thank you. So Mackenzie was doing a movie.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it Merchant of Venice?
Merchant of Venice with Al Pacino, right? Acting with Al Pacino. So Mackenzie's doing this character. And he's like, and Al Pacino's doing this speech, and Mackenzie's... And Pacino stopped and said...
Stop that!
Do the hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha!
What the hell are you doing with the hat, kid? And Mackenzie goes, I'm acting. And his character had like a little nervous hat. Stop effing around with the hat and stand still! Wow. And finished it with... Hoo-ha! There you go, you see.
He was worried he was drawing focus, obviously.
Exactly.
Gosh.
Exactly. Aren't we all run down AF in this weather? Exclamation.
Yes.
I think we are. I look hot. Actually, I think I look pretty cool at the moment, so you can kiss it, buddy. I'm older. Yeah, I'm older and I'm grayer and I'm certainly got more weight on, but which I think is a good thing. And my eyes, they do look very tired. I've had the boys all day. I didn't sleep very well last night. But actually...
I think you're looking really healthy.
I think I'm looking good. So you're wrong. You're wrong on that.
Also, don't fear aging. It's what you get if you're lucky.
Well, Nigel Farage, this is what he's afraid of, the Asians. And I don't think there is any reason to fear them at all.
Oh. Howdy, partner.
Do you want a cowboy hat, Ian?
Not your sweaty, dirty one.
Oh, what? It's no need for that. I mean,
yes, there is. You got sweaty rim, and I don't want it anywhere near my beautiful head.
It's called a brim.
Excuse me? That's the brim. That is the rim.
Okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
Now I look like Map and Lucia. You do. Don't really know what Map and Lucia is.
That.
But I look like them.
It is bordering on a cloche, though.
What do you want, Big Nels? Big Bad Nels. Big Bad
Nels. I got this. I forgot I had this. Thanks for reminding me I had.
Hats
I've got about 60.
Best. Hats are the best.
I've got like all sorts of hats upstairs. There's one made from banana skin I've got. There's one like sort of from Kenya, which is like a sheep header's woolly thing. I don't know, something like that. Really nice, but cowboy hat. I might start wearing this in a.
Do you wear them out though? Because I think it takes a certain amount of confidence and swagger to carry off a hat.
Now you see, I used to wear them loads at university, and I think actually I used to wear them just to give me some sort of identity because I was very, very boring.
Right.
You know, but now because I'm more interesting, now I don't wear them as much.
It's tricky, isn't it? I think I got a couple of nice hats, and I didn't.
Oh, you got a beautiful hat.
Yeah.
That big, wide-rimmed. Oh, it's beautiful.
And I love it.
But you look incredible
but
in
you've
it.
got to. You can't just wear a hat and then not mess it. From the neck down. You've got to think about the hat with your whole outfit and stuff. And I feel a little bit sheepish. I would feel sheepish wearing it around the town where I kind of grew up and stuff. But I don't mind wearing it in London. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think at university though, when you're a student, you sort of, you do sort of wear odd things, I guess.
Well,
you do sort of.
Trying to find... Yeah, exactly. Trying to find your identity and work out who you are to everyone else.
So I had about 30 or 40 hats. I used to like sort of wear all sorts of stuff at university. and didn't really find what I was really meant to wear or anything like that. So
Still
this is good
hasn't
myself.
found what he's looking for.
Can I do a bit of self-promotion, Ian and Katherine?
Yeah.
I'm doing a half marathon in a month's time.
What for?
Lazy get.
For Anthony Nolan, actually.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh, he was the guy that got kicked out of Bucks Fizz, wasn't he? When got taken over by the guy from Dollar. Have I got it right? Is that what it's for? You're doing a marathon so that he can get Bucks Fizz back?
No. Anthony, no.
It was a Nolan, wasn't it?
It wasn't Mike Nolan.
Mike Nolan.
Yeah, that sounds more familiar.
Anthony Nolan's different.
Okay, thank you for educating me. We're here to
No.
learn. I'm not afraid to admit when I don't know something.
Bobby. Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm doing Francis Nolan is because there's a girl who who I knew a few years ago when I did my teaching course, and she had twins, and one of them unfortunately had a rare blood cancer. I don't really know her that well, but she was sort of, I'm with her, connected to her on social media, and she's posting updates about how she was, struggling quite a bit. So I thought, well, that's as good a reason as any, really. So I'm training as hard as I can. Not very well, to be honest with you. I'm not eating brilliantly.
Okay, so when you said you're training as hard as you can,
you're thinking about running a lot.
You're literally not. You're training as poorly as you can.
I'm training. I'm running a fair bit, but I'm eating a lot as well.
Okay.
I think you meant to sort of, eat properly, but I'm just not doing that.
And
anyway,
can you still do it though? Because I would be bricking it if I hadn't really worked.
Here's the thing. Back in the day when they started the London Marathon,
I couldn't do
right?
it.
People were dying. It was like pure athletes, and you had to train for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last 10 years, you get people that had never trained for it, been out on a bender the night before, and then they go and do the marathon. Anyone can do a marathon. It turns out, and no disrespect, because you're only doing a half marathon, so it's nothing. But it turns out that athletes, Kenyans primarily, lied to us, and anyone can do a marathon.
Well, no, I think anyone can start one, but can anyone finish one?
Yes, the guy in the bloody old-fashioned underwater suit finished it. It took him a month, but he finished it.
I couldn't do it.
I think to run a half marathon or a marathon is a challenge. I think to maybe complete, half marathon or a marathon, whether you walk for a lot of it or whatever, I think that's doable for a lot of people, maybe more people than they realise. I think running it it's tough. I mean, I've done half marathon a couple of times before, and I've nearly got the whole way around, but towards the end I struggled. So hopefully next month I can.
You should train more.
Well, I mean, I ran nearly 8 miles on Saturday, which is all right.
What? When is it?
A month.
And you've done nowhere near the total amount.
Well, 8 miles is, that's all right.
Don't talk him out. It's still about mental.
He's done 2/3 of a half marathon. That's a sixth of a real one.
He needs a positive mental attitude.
Exactly.
You don't need your negativity.
It'll be fine. When I've trained. Actually, that's the point. When I've done this before, a month before, I've done about 8 miles.
And how far
I've managed to fit, but
walking?
Didn't go around running. So
okay, I think that if people if you don't want to see the adverts, really simple, you just got to subscribe and that'll be awesome. Thank you.
They can't see this.
I think that if you walk any part of the marathon, even if it's to do up your laces or to do what that woman did and do a dump in the gutter, the charity is that not only do they not get the money, they get penalised. Let's make this interesting. The charity have to pay money.
And
out.
The runner has to go and explain to the kids.
I think that's what we should do to make it a little bit more exciting, because we've all seen it now. We're all used to it. So that's what I would suggest.
Right, yeah, that's not going to work.
You glad you brought this to us?
Worked perfectly. It would
Well, you know,
work perfectly. How do you socially distance a half marathon? That's a good question, Paul Paranoid.
Well, yeah, I was due to
By
run
not
the Great
practicing,
North.
you're at the back.
It's like Fall Guys.
I was going to be running the Great North Run, but of course that's been cancelled. And what they're doing now is they're doing it virtually. So basically, you've got to run the distance on your app, and then you submit the.
Well, so you just tap it. You just tap in a screen, like Daley Thompson's decathlon.
Or just shake
You have
it.
you'll have your mobile internet on.
You put it in the dishwasher and it goes tumble dry and it goes round and round.
It monitors where you go if you have your mobile internet on and your
to the
location on.
Tie it to the roof of your car and drive slowly.
Tie it to the dog, then get some sausage, a string of sausages.
That's how you do it.
Suspend them from your boot.
Oh yeah.
And then...
I'm doing a half marathon next month as well. If that's the case, no problem at all.
Do dogs eat sausages anymore, or is it just in comics?
They're not allowed to, are they? But which is why I voted Brexit, because as soon as we're out, I'm feeding dogs sausages, British sausages.
Dogs were always running away from the butchers with sausages in their mouths, weren't they, in the olden days?
And also, when I find treasure or solve a murder, I want it to be taken out for a slap-up meal by the local police. That's what I want.
That happens.
That's exactly what I want.
Anyway, good luck to you.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
God,
there we go.
You're going to be an excellent counsellor.
I'm going to be the best.
Motivation there.
I'm going to be the best counsellor. We have to do 6 minutes of adverts every hour because that's just the deal that we've got with Twitch, and I'm very, very happy to do it. So if you don't want to see the adverts, there are ways around it. Subscribe. Hey, if you've got Amazon Prime, you know where you get like next day delivery and the TV stuff and all. Kath had Amazon Prime for about 3 years and didn't realise she could watch a load of crappy films as well.
But then I completed it in a week. No, I didn't. It's full of excellent content. Evening, Jeff.
You can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. And there's a new way of doing it. They sent me an email, which I couldn't be bothered to read. But there is a new way of doing it. And basically, you can then subscribe to us or any other streamer that you like, and we get a $5. You can't spend that $5. It's not your money. You can never touch it. It comes out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. If you don't like that, you can chuck us some bits. There's ways of doing it. Or you can subscribe with money. Or we've got a PayPal. PayPal.me/Iain Lee. PayPal.me/Iain Lee. You can just send us cash if you're enjoying this wonderful content that's free. Another way is you could become one of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors, like Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. We sit here and we kind of talk for a little bit in our own style about companies that pay us money. And we will never have more than 4 companies at a time. We may even put it down to 3. We'll see how it goes.
And also, we're very choosy about who we have.
Oh, yeah, we don't have...
no cheeses.
Yeah. Email...
I mean, we would have a cheesemaker, but no...
LateNightAlternative@gmail.com. LateNightAlternative@gmail.com, and we can send you the prices and set up a little Zoom. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. Big up the Gregorian.
Right up.
And if that's not a T-shirt, then you guys make me want to puke. It's Katherine Watco's name. Watco's dear friend of mine and a brilliant, brilliant broadcaster.
Now, since we've been doing this, a number of you I know have already given him a shout and had some interesting conversations about the way forward for you and your family. Here's the difference between Gregorian Emerson Family Law and a lot of other places. They don't stir up the drama. What they try and do is make sure that they make it as easy as possible for you and for your family.
I'm so sorry
to continue as a family after divorce.
Retro Engine. Gregorian, bit of a day-to-day name, really. I think you're taking a real chance with that joke. Sorry, Katherine. Please carry on. I just wanted to inject a little bit of humour into the proceedings there.
Thanks very much.
I'll switch hats while
both
you're doing
of
that.
you. There you go. So they want to make sure that your life as a family continues as smoothly as possible once the divorce is through, right? So they don't pitch you against your ex. They don't try and stir up extra trouble.
Shout out to my ex. I'm taking her to court now.
But also they keep an eye on what's going on, mentally as well as, how you're doing in terms of the procedure. So have a chat with them. I know that he'll do that before he takes your case on, and he's a good fella.
gelaw.co.uk. Poseidon Safety Management. If you're in Devon and Cornwall, it's a whole lot safer tonight because they have teams of security officers patrolling the streets, and they are nice people. They are approachable people. They ain't thugs. They are caring people. We talked about how they have kits One of the unfortunate aspects of their job is companies hire them and ask them to move on any homeless people that might be sleeping where the companies don't want them to. Now, listen, Poseidon Safety Management get that ain't a great thing to do, so they do it with a little bit of humanity, which is really rare, because I've seen people, treat homeless people worse than they treat animals. Poseidon don't. They have a kit that's got some dog food, that's got some water, that's got all kinds of bits and pieces in there. That makes it. It's still probably not the best experience in the world for the poor soul that is struggling, but it shows a bit of humanity, and they're really keen on making their local community better. If you have a Poseidon Safety Management patrolling a local company or street or area or whatever it may be, they will be local people from that area, so they know what they're doing. They are the best way to get in touch with them is on the Twitter at Poseidon Safe, and on Facebook.
Ow.
Sorry, just pointing
It's my face, mate.
Poseidon Safety, and there is Zeus the dog. Here is Bob the cat. Don't tell anybody, but Zeus is scared of cats. Somers Waste Solutions. Talk to me, please, Katherine.
Family business is a one-stop shop for all your waste solutions. So I know a lot of companies will look for different service providers for different aspects of the stuff they've got to get rid of, for commercial waste, things that need particularly careful handling, clinical waste. It may be that you have stuff that is... the information is sensitive, so it needs shredding. They can do that for you. They can do every single bit. They've got different kind of specialisms. They can do it as a one-stop shop, so you wouldn't have to go to all these different places.
And with all of these companies, and especially including Somers Waste, it's a real human touch. You phone them up and you are speaking to real people, and they will be able to help you. All of your waste solution needs under one roof. A quick testimonial picked at random from the ones we've got. Camden Town Brewery says Somers Waste Solutions have been our go-to for well over a year now. Everyone I've dealt with there has been helpful and proactive. Quite often with the nature of brewing, we can put in requests for service with very quick turnaround, and Somers Waste Solutions have always been able to accommodate us. Would highly, highly recommend. Who does that leave? Leaves Andrew.
Andrew also print. Andrew used to work for another company, but he didn't like the way that the relationships he created with the companies that he went out to.
He told us strictly entre nous that the company he worked for killed somebody.
No, he didn't. But he said that
he wasn't involved in it.
He said he felt let down. He went out there and he gave his heart and soul and made sure that he had formed good relationships with these people. And he worked for one of those companies that kind of was embarrassing in the way it let people down. So he set up his. You set up his own. So what you can do is like security printing. So like on the back of tickets, to make sure people don't forge them, they can put like a scratch card or a hologram or some kind of personalisation on there. You can do that. You can do things for your business and leisure operations. So we're talking brochures, pads, clothing, branded marketing stuff. But also, with the situation it is at the moment, people, if you're going to open and be COVID safe, you need sort of signs to mark things out.
I wondered where all that stuff came from.
Exactly. So the stickers for the floor, all that kind of vibe, they can sort you out with that. They supply more than 60 local authorities.
And it is a one-man band, but 60 local authorities are giving him their thumbs up. And also in the 3 years, Also Print have provided prize draws and free printing to charities totalling well over £1,000, which is no mean feat. So alsoprint.com. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for trusting us and letting us do it in a way that we think is a little bit more effective than... Have you thought about getting your printing done by... Oh, let's do it that way in the next hour, though.
Definitely.
Let's do that way. We'll do that in the next hour.
Also, we still haven't had the person who phoned Poseidon last night this morning at 2 a.m. and said a penis to their call handler. I'm still waiting for that person to come forward. Of course.
Yes.
They're a coward.
Yes.
But we're all going to sit here until someone owns up.
Yeah.
And you know who you are.
You know exactly who you are. I'm having fun with my hair today.
Oh, God.
As we all do. I'm not so impressed with this fan compared to the other fan that was cheaper and doesn't involve ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's crap.
Maybe it is.
I bought one of them for my mum. I'm hoping hers is a bit better.
0203. Low numbers tonight, Katherine. Damn this. What's his name? Shawshank. That's... Shawshank, is it? That's doing that? We're a social bubble, Daz. We are a social bubble.
Yeah, he thought that we were it was a special effect, and this half was me, and that half was you.
Do you remember when they used to do that, right? They'd have the same person playing two people.
Yes.
And you used to be able to see the line down the thing. Now you don't see the line.
It's incredible.
Now you don't see the line. It's gone. Hey. Hi, sorry, I've just been riding my horse across the desert. I'm cool. Not as cool as this, though. Yeah, we got
Oh, that is
merch.
pretty cool.
Yeah, man. TLNA.co.uk. That's enough selling. We've done enough selling.
You know. You know.
You know, guys, we've done enough selling. We've done enough selling. And we've done enough selling. Are we talking to... Well, here's the thing. We can talk to Farhan tomorrow from Twitch about these numbers and see if he thinks they're good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to have a guest on tonight?
Yeah. He's coming on about 11.
Cool.
Yeah. Brett Goldstein is coming on. Does a podcast whose name, of course, now I'm saying it, I've completely forgotten. Oh, God, my mind's gone blank. This is the thing. It's about movies.
Right.
Movies. I'm going to say it's called Movies That You Would Want to Die To.
What?
He's worked with Gervais. He's in Derek. He's in loads of stuff, right? Movies. It is called Movies That You Would Die
On.
You would kill
In.
You. I will kill films to be buried with.
What? Okay.
Films to be buried with, right?
Okay, because I won't want to die to a movie.
And I'm going on the podcast.
And not see the end.
I'm going on there. I'm recording it next week, right? So I thought I'd get him on so I could just find out exactly what I need to do.
Yeah.
And he's had really cool people on there. So he's had Jamila Jamil, Rob Delaney, Richard Osman, Gervais has been on there.
James Acaster.
Yeah. Richard Herring, Sarah Millican, my mate Tony Way. We get Tony Way on here. He's the fellow that worked with Tom Cruise.
He said he was a nice fellow.
Ramesh Ranganathan.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone?
How come?
What? How the hell? Oh, Sam, thank you for the gifted subs. How the hell did he manage that? For crying out loud. How the hell did he manage
That's
to get
incredible.
Sharon? That's amazing. That's an amazing guest to get on a poddy. So he's coming on in about half an hour. I don't know if any of you have heard his podcast, Movies That You Would Like to Die To. But I will be going on there and I'll be telling people the movies that I would like to die to.
Okay, even though it's the ones you want to be buried with.
I am doing Jeremy Vine this week. It's Anne Diamond hosting it.
Yeah.
I don't really fancy it. It's 250 quid, which is a lot of money, but I don't really fancy it. I don't really fancy it anymore. But I should. Our agent is his career has died. His industry, excuse me, has died because of COVID, and I don't really want to. He's working really hard to try and get me some work, and I don't want to go. I don't really.
No, grin and bank it.
I don't really. So doing that, but it is. I tell you who is. So it's Anne Diamond. I'm doing it at home. Everyone else is in the studio. Suckers.
Really? Why? Because I saw Jeremy Vine last week, and who was on it? Oh, Matthew Wright. He was in the studio.
Sorry?
Yeah.
What?
But
what?
Yeah, Matthew Wright. But India Willoughby was at home. But her views were flipping vile. Incredible.
What? Give
she
me
was saying
an India Willoughby view.
Well, why can't they? I think Donald Trump had the right idea. First of all, she was big in Farage up. Donald Trump had the right idea when it came to migrants. Can we not put a great big spiky wall in the channel that dinghies will get burst on? And she thought, and she did it in a kind of, sideways look at life kind of voice. And I just thought, wow.
She follows me on Twitter.
Well, it's not your fault.
Lowry Turner. I like Lowry Turner.
I like her, yes.
I like Lowry Turner. I think I've worked with her like back in the day, 15 years ago. But I like her. And
I think you've worked with her more recently than that. I'm pretty sure you were on something with her when you came out of the jungle.
No.
Yeah.
Not Lowry Turner.
I think you were.
No, not after the jungle I wasn't. Nope.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong. Do you know who Lowry Turner is?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you do, because I haven't been on anything with her since...
Can you put the hand down, please?
Okay. I haven't been on anything with her since... Pleased to meet you. I haven't been on anything with her since the jungle.
Okay.
I do it from home with Brosnan and Cher in the background.
Oh, could you?
I don't, because I've got to do it. I'll be doing it on Skype. I don't think I can do it on Skype. Can't do it on Skype because I won't be going through Streamlabs. And Nicola McLean.
Okay.
Who is that? I know that. I know that.
I'm thinking of former model Nicola McLean.
Is an English glamour model, television. Oh, I think.
Yeah.
She might. Does she follow me on the old Twitters? Let me have a little. When we have a little look, because I know a lady follows me on Twitter. I'm not sure which one it is.
There's a few, aren't there?
On Twitter, Nicola McLean. What's her Twitter name? Do you know it?
I'll look up.
Would you mind?
Yeah.
Would you mind doing that, love?
What? Yeah, it's just that, Nicola McLean.
Nicola
McLean.
McLean. Hang on. Ola McLean. Here we go. Nah, she don't follow me. Nicola. Oh, it says. Oh no.
She blocked you.
No. Nicola McLean, Amanda Lamb, and Ian Dale will be joining tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's that's how I'm choosing to rock on Friday. I thought I was having a lie-in on Friday, and it turns out.
Can you not do it
from bed?
Yeah, like
tempting, isn't it?
What's his name? Steve McDonald style.
That's tempting. Oh, because I'm on these two things, Cameo and Celeb VR, right? And I had a little rush at the start.
No, Skating Spaceman. Suggesting spikes in the channel to puncture a dinghy, spelt wrong, is not big enough for us. She said in two separate statements.
Listen. No, you don't even need to. Listen. What's wrong with you, Skating Spaceman?
Well.
So I'm on Celeb VM and I'm on Cameo, so people can book me to do videos, right? And I've got one on Cameo and I've got one on Celeb VM. I'd got quite a few bookings at the start, then I stopped getting bookings, so I've just put it down to like 15 quid. So I get about a tenner each time, right? It's fair enough, isn't it? So here we go. So I've got two to do. Should we do them now? So this one is my girlfriend's birthday.
You can't do them now.
Why?
Because it should be exclusive to that person who's paid you. Yeah.
No, it shouldn't.
Yes, it should.
This is bonus. This is bonus for them. My girlfriend's birthday is August the 16th. Can you wish her a happy 29th birthday? I would do it, but it would be better in her native accent. She is from Sussex. I'm doing it. So this is what you do. Okay, here we go. Hello, Ria. It's Ian Lee here. I just called to say happy birthday from your partner. His name is Brian. I wish you the best birthday that you could possibly ever dream of. Brian, I believe, is an American man, and he says that you're a big fan of mine. I don't actually believe you know who I am, but I'm doing this anyway, and I'm doing this because I think you are a very special person. I think you're a beautiful soul. I think you're beautiful inside. I don't actually know you, if I'm completely honest. I don't know you. I would like to know you. I would like to be able to say, oh, it's Ria's birthday. I'll send her a text. But I don't.
It's inappropriate.
It's what?
It's inappropriate.
It is inappropriate, I'm being told.
Yeah.
It's inappropriate. So I don't want to do that.
Not your girlfriend.
Please, I've got a special message here. Please enjoy the refreshments provided with this Cameo. Who knows? Have a lovely birthday. Tutty bye. Hello, Ria. $15. $15. I get about $11 for that, which is about £9. Fine. Absolutely fine. Right. So that's uploading. I've got another one on the other app, Celeb VM.
What do you have to do for that? What's the
why
VM stand for?
That button doesn't work tonight on there, so I've got to do the button on there. Video message.
Okay.
Video message. So what we do, that one can upload there, and we go here. This is living all right, isn't it? This is living all right.
If this makes people happy.
Okay,
What's
so
the harm in it?
one I turned down because they wanted me to be rude to someone.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's not you. That's not brand. That's not on brand. Well, it is a bit.
Oh. Here we go. Here we go. This is nice. So this message is a 15th wedding anniversary gift from her husband. It's for Caroline. Big fan since the WM days. Here we go. Hello, Caroline. It's Ian Lee here. I believe you used to listen to me on BBC WM. Funnily enough, I heard Ranjit on like 5 Live the other day, still being really boring. It works in a chip shop. Anyway, I would like to sing a song to you because this is a wonderful 15th wedding anniversary gift from Liam. And he says, these are his words, right? Caroline is the most beautiful, intelligent person. She makes life exciting. Not too exciting. We don't want it to be... These are now my words. Sorry, I should have said we've now gone into my words. His words stopped on exciting. But my words don't make it too exciting. And I know who your favourite artist is, and I would like to sing... It's a really romantic singer, so I would like to sing a romantic song for you by him. Because you gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Ooh, baby. Bottom. Don't know it. Because you gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Ooh. George Michael says, happy birthday. Ian Lee says, it's not your birthday, anniversary. Got it wrong. Do I have to start again? No, don't have to start again. Save that for your birthday. But this is for your anniversary. Lots of love to you and Liam. Have a great day. Peace out. Peace. There we go.
Lots of support for you in the chat.
What? There you go.
Lots of people jealous.
Look, Cameo and Slebium. It's literally like $15 because no one was going for the $30. No one was going for. I had a big run and then it stopped. So it's $15. It's $15.
Lots of negative Nellies.
Who?
So many.
Who? What are they saying?
Here we go. Let's see. Feisty Whale, I think these websites might be what's known as idiot tax. Rude to Ian's clients.
How rude. How rude. How rude.
Do you do refunds, says Cryptokemon?
I do fist funds.
Thanks, Combat Sam. I hope these people aren't watching. Lily May UK. Hope these people aren't watching. I don't think they'll be very impressed.
I think they'll be actually. I think I know my fans, Lily May, better than you, and I think they'll be double impressed. Actually, double impressed.
Boba Fetish 91. Ian, best in mind. Oh dear. That these people are probably on the chat stroke podcast. Ruin the surprise. Sad face.
Are the people here? I don't think so. If anything, how have I ruined the surprise? They would be surprised to see it on here. So that's double the surprise, actually. So I've doubled the surprise, if not tripled it.
Yeah. Bestie Boy also making that point. They're watching tonight, so that's ruined.
We've already established that's triple surprise. Thank you.
People pay to have space on this programme.
Yep. So kiss it. Next one.
And ones I've seen only last about 10 seconds, so you need to send an extra invoice.
No, I'm doing long ones.
Username.
You can do a maximum of 90 seconds. I've noticed that people just do a really, all right, Kath, how's it going? Have a great day. No, you're getting every second that I can squeeze out of the technology. And yes, some of them you have to film in portrait, okay? Cameo, you film in portrait. The Celeb VM you do in landscape. I'm squeezing every second out of them. I've got kids to book. Has someone just booked one? Which one have you booked it on?
Katherine, you said it was inappropriate 5 minutes ago, LOL. No, I didn't. I said that him wanting to be her friend, saying he wanted to phone her up, send a text message.
Why is no one listening?
I think people hear what they want to hear.
I don't understand why no one's listening.
It's almost as if people like being smart asses more than they like being listening asses.
Who's just booked one? Here we go. Someone's just booked one. I'm going to do it. There we go. I'll do it.
Is this the show tonight?
Yeah. I'm going to do my hat at a jaunty angle so I look like a naughty schoolboy. I've started it. I don't know how to stop it. But so the person that ordered this is in the chat. So everyone that said, "Oh, you're ruining the surprise for them," well, we literally can find out in real time. Hey up, ducks. It's just say how good Sheffield is. It's probably the best place in the world. I love Sheffield. Have I been to Sheffield?
A bit, I think.
I
have.
I love Sheffield. I love Joe.
Big up the Meadow Hall.
I love Steele. I love Joe Cocker. I love
Meadow Hall.
Def Leppard, who will certainly have played in Sheffield if they are not originally from them. They would have played at the Meadow Hall.
I like chefs.
You're not in this.
And I enjoy fields.
You're not in this.
No.
This is
I'm
for
just
me.
helping you with material. You
This
seem
is
to be
for
running a
me.
bit dry on Sheffield.
Paul Carrick, pulp, not pulp. I just want to say, and this is my message to Sheffield. I love it.
Human League.
We're having
yeah.
we're having a lot of fun.
So good.
But Sheffield is great, and it is a great place, and I can't wait to come. I call it my home. I don't actually live there. Don't have any property there, but I call it my spiritual home, and my heart lives there.
Long Pigs.
Okay, Long Pigs. What was their song? She said. You've had 80 seconds.
Sean Bean.
Just ruined it there. There we go. Click and send to the fan.
I think they are definitely in chat, so I'm sorry if we
Yes,
spoiled.
A up ducks.
A up ducks.
Now, we can ask A up ducks.
Did that spoil it
Did
for you?
that spoil the surprise?
Here we go.
You're working a second job while on the clock for Twitch. It's illegal. Now that you possibly may be correct there.
We're getting
You possibly may
we're
be
promoting
correct.
Twitch.
You possibly may be correct there. I don't have the stats.
Also, job.
Okay, I'll do more. Any more? Any more for any more? I'll do any more you want. That was on Celeb VM. You want to do one on Cameo if you want? Same one? So, do the same one on Cameo? Is it? Is it? So, Brett Goldstein is coming on. Someone said he wrote...
Catherine Tate's.
Yeah. He's appeared in the film Super Bowl, but I don't know that. Derek. We wrote the Catherine Tate live show with Catherine Tate. The Films to be Buried With features guests talking about films that have been important in their life. I've never actually seen a film, so I'm in big trouble here. He was in Doctor Who. Here we go. Pete will be loosening the belt. Yeah, exactly. He was in Doctor Who. A Up Duck says, no, it didn't ruin it. It was great. So everybody who said it would ruin it, could you please... and look, Feisty says, look, flipping heck, I just had a look, and some people are charging 300 quid for these half-hearted videos. Oh, God.
Half-hearted? What more do you want? Blood?
No. A lot of them are... Well, Steve McDonald's was half-hearted.
That was a £300. That was 30 quid.
I know, but still, when I do it well.
They're all different.
They're all different. I will often have different hats in. I do it well.
Also, update, Jessie52 is from Sheffield.
Carol Baskin is £250. What the heck? No, I know you're not feisty. I know you're not. Saying I'm not claiming yours is half-hearted at all. Just had a look at some of the others on the site. Should we have a look at who we've got?
Apparently Carol Baskin is a favourite for the Not Jungle Castle.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
I do.
Let's have a look at the Sled VM site. Do you want Sled VM? Should we go to Cameo?
Mm-hmm. That reminds me. Have you got in touch with Gutenberg yet?
No.
Do it.
All right, I'll text him.
If you won't come on, we'll buy Cameo for $150.
Shaggy for £83.
What?
That's not bad. Who do you want, guys? Bestie Boy says, I said you'd ruin it. I would like to apologise. Apology is considered. Considered.
You can get Cindy Crawford's son.
Sorry?
Presley Gerber.
Okay. So who have we got here? We've got... so we've got Shaggy.
Yeah.
For £83.
And it is him, before you make the joke.
Okay. Because if it wasn't him a minute ago...
That would be crap, wouldn't it?
That seems like a bargain to me. So let's look at all the new and noteworthy, right? Now, Cameo is American. Ben Fogle, £66 for.
Gosh.
Justin Willman from The Magician Show. I like him.
Like him very much. Boy George, $249.
Alice Cooper's $249.
Oof.
Now, if you're an Alice Cooper fan, I'm up for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up for that. If anyone wants to get an Alice Cooper for me, we've got to be careful because you do get Bluey stars on here as well.
Well, they're popular too.
Of course they are. Everyone loves
Neil
them.
Sedaka. Don Johnson. Actual Don Johnson. Gosh.
Okay.
And the prices are going, oh no. There doesn't seem to be any...
Don't know any of these people. Joe Elliott. Oh no, I thought he was from Def Leppard. Sharon Needles. Don't know who that is.
She's from Drag Race.
Okay. Don't know any of these. Right, so we don't know any of these people. Okay, so
They're
we'll go.
very popular with Americans.
Bruce Dern is £166.
Was that Marilyn Manson?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's go down to not featured. Let's go. Jeff the Drunk is online now.
Good.
Categories. Let's look
Santa is free, everyone. Of course he is.
Tiger King, celebrating black excellence, queer voices, athletes, cameos for charity. I mean, dear God. Musicians.
Lisa Loeb.
Lisa Loeb for 83.
83 quid.
She phoned up Watco on his show.
Yes, she did.
For nothing. Which I had to talk about glasses. Should we get Lisa Loeb on? Nah, no point really.
I love her.
No, you don't.
I love that album.
You love that song, and her TV show was a good idea. One of the kids in the hall. It's not really Donald Trump.
Not Donald Trump.
Okay. Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch. Did you ever see? So you know the Brady Bunch.
Cardogians apparently is a thing. Cardogians.
You know the Brady Bunch, right?
I'm aware of their work, yes.
So they did, I think 4 seasons of the Brady Bunch, right? And I used to love the Brady Bunch. And in the last season, I think they introduced another kid into it, okay, because it was flagging. And then, of course, in the 90s, they made those postmodern movies about the Brady Bunch, where the Brady Bunch were in the 70s,
yeah,
but it was set in the 90s.
And the kids are more sassy.
First one's really funny.
Uh-huh.
The second one, I've not seen the second one or the third one. The first one, it's a really funny film.
Sure, Jan.
But after the Brady Bunch, they did a variety show.
Wow, okay.
Right. So imagine, it's a Brady Bunch, it's a sitcom about a family.
What was the thing with the mum in the Brady Bunch? Didn't she end up dating...
No, that was the mum, that was Mrs. Cunningham, went out with Fonzie in real life.
Wow.
So after the sitcom, they went, let's do a variety show. So this is the Brady Bunch. It's not Jan, it's fake Jan. This is the Brady Bunch, the series they did after the sitcom. It's the dad from the Brady Bunch. It's the actual, I think that's fake Jan. It's the dad from the Brady Bunch.
Here I come,
Mum,
look out, baby, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Never been a girl who makes me feel the way you do. It's all right. Whenever I'm asked to make
That's very special movement, isn't
just, I mean, we can see. And also, it's difficult to tell what ethnicity this young man is from the colour of his skin.
The same as his jumpsuit.
You're out of sight. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come.
It would be like the cast of what was that thing with that man in it? You know the thing with the man in it where he was a dentist? The Family.
My Family.
It's like if they went, yeah, the sitcom isn't working, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a variety show like this. I once had a huge row with an ex-girlfriend about this.
About what?
the Brady Bunch variety hour.
Why?
Huge row.
What was the deal?
I can't remember, but we had a massive. I stormed out of the house.
What? Why?
I don't remember. I stormed out. I just didn't like the way she was talking about it, and so I stormed out of the house.
Oh, I don't think it was really about the Brady Bunch, was it?
The Brady Bunch Hour. Starring Florence Henderson and Robert Reed.
I think they're all dead now. He died in the 90s. Tragically, I believe. Tragically.
Maureen McCormick and Barry.
Maureen McCormick ended up in... What is she? Now, she wasn't... she didn't end up in Ally McBeal. That was she in Ally McBeal, or was that the girl from the Partridge Family? Anyway, I think she might have ended up in Ally McBeal.
Okay.
Barry Williams. Now, as we just discovered, if you want him to record a message for you, it's £150.
But he is alive and well, which is great, because a lot of these programmes, sticky ends are arrived
Sticky
at.
ends. Sticky end.
Jerry Rochelle.
Fake Jan.
And fake Donny Osmond.
Fake Jan. People hate her.
Why?
Because she
took a
pretends to
job.
be Jan Brady.
She took a job.
Look at his hair. I love that.
And Chris Knight. Susan Olsen.
Not so cute now, you know. It's look at the collars on that shirt. This is some.
Harry Hill.
This is some. PC audio. I turn it down. Turn it down.
And Mike Lookinland. With guest stars.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price. Rip Taylor.
HR Puff and Stuff.
Wow, okay.
Florence Henderson. No, what's her name?
And
Andy Davis. She's still dressed up as the maid.
That's a shame, innit? Bet she wanted a gold lame.
She'll be younger than us there.
God.
She'll be younger than us there, you know it. Sam, you're getting on my nerves. Do you have a bot moderating? Seems to stop in perfectly innocent comments. Not
Let's have a look
important.
at what...
Sam, you're constantly whinging about the comments. Your comments not getting through. What have you tried to say? That is Kung Fu Elliot there now? How much for a King Fu message? I don't know why. I don't know why that's not been allowed. Right? Stop whinging about it, man. All you do is whinge. Whinging about. We're watching the Brady Bunch variety hour. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. He's not committed to this, is he?
He's a serious actor.
He's not committed to this. I was only asking FFS, but you're asking all the time about the moderation. I've never seen anyone ask so much about moderation. Let it go.
What is this, day 2?
Let it go, for crying out loud. Dear God. Here we go.
Have 9 sons in a row. Baseball teams make money, you know.
It's not fair, is it?
Here we go. Look, comedy.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you came back for more.
Mike means welcome to another Brady Bunch hour.
Mom calls it the Brady...
So they're still pretending to be the family.
Aren't they surprised that they're on stage?
Ian says someone else is always whinging. We're in a simulation.
Who's that?
Time choppy out, please. Don't like that. Time choppy out.
Brady Bunch hour because it's 60 minutes long.
Cindy has to explain that to you because she thinks that everyone in America has a head as thick as hers.
Bobby has to talk like that so you know he's been to charm school. Look, he asked me.
Ask you what, Jan?
I don't know. Nobody ever asked me.
What are you talking about?
All
right, kids, let's get back on the
track. Yes, I think we better get back on the track.
Dad, I just said that.
Yes, I know you said it. I'm on your side.
With all due deference, I'm perfectly capable of quelling my undisciplined siblings.
How old is he supposed to be? That's
Look who's calling.
Or something. It's just.
Oh, but they love this stuff, and there wasn't an awful lot on the telly show then, was
Isn't
there?
it? It really is. It really is something else. We should open up the Zoom and.
Let's do it.
And
Was Nam going on at this time? This is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't. Well, I don't want to talk about Vietnam. It's not really fair to talk about Vietnam at this time of the evening, is it? Because a lot of people
I'm just wondering whether this was supposed to be a feel-good distraction from,
A lot of people suffered. Watching the Brady Bunch show. Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. Right, so, you can see all my meeting info. I think we posted the meeting info up before, so you can see it anyway. But anyway, in fact, I did, because I keep getting emails saying your meeting attendees are waiting, and I think, what? And I click on it, and there's no one there. So it's just people these people have just got my thing and doing it right.
I bet it's the same person who phoned Poseidon.
I bet it is. Let's get. Brett might be around and about. Brett is. Oh no! Hang on a minute, because I always have trouble because this is always speakers are there, and let's get these speakers. Let's get these speakers loud. Microphone is loud. Okay. Okie dokie. Camera.
LaJazz, thanks for subscribing.
Oh, we'll do all those in a minute. We haven't done those, have we? Let's get Brett Goldstein in. I want to talk to this guy. I want to hear what this guy has got to say about him for himself. Yeah. Here we go. Brett, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. How you doing? You all right?
Right. How are you?
Yeah, very well. It's nice to talk to you.
Hey, Brett.
Nice to meet you and talk to you.
Well, this is the thing. We have been emailing each other a little bit, and you very kindly asked me on your podcast, and you're here on here now, obviously. I was convinced that we'd met, and you are adamant that we haven't met.
I feel like I would remember, and it would be awful if I hadn't remembered, and I'm doubling down just in case.
Also, it's very unusual for Ian to recognise anybody that he actually has met. So that to me suggests he probably hasn't met you.
have, Brett, I don't know if you're aware of this. This is a real thing. Matt Lucas has it. I have facial dyslexia.
Right.
So I struggle to recognise people a lot. And you've only recently bought into this as being a real thing. Once you read Matt Lucas's book and you went, oh, maybe it is real. You just thought I was an idiot.
Well, I just thought it was you just using me as your aide memoir.
Unbelievable.
How often do you not recognise people that you know very well? For example, Katherine.
I recognise Katherine by her scent.
It's quite potent.
I recognise her by her scent, but so many times, a number of times I've had to temper my language now. So I will see someone, I'll go, oh, it's nice to meet you, and they'll go, we worked together for like 6 months, just a couple of months ago. So now
you say nice to see you.
I say nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. It's the key to it all.
Nice to see you. Sometimes I do, and I wasn't doing it with you because this was on email, but sometimes I do the have we worked together before kind of thing, because I think that's quite a flattering thing, but I wasn't doing that with you, but now it sounds like a line.
I don't know. I still feel like if you have worked with someone and they don't remember you and they say, "Have we worked together?"
Oh, is that rude?
I just think go, just double down. Nice to see you. Loved working with you. Everyone you meet.
I just hope they feel too awkward to call you up.
And then if you hadn't worked with them, then you'd be like, oh, because you remind me of someone really impressive that I once worked with.
Very talented.
That's great.
Beautiful person.
Park that one. You're going to need it.
I'm going to have that.
Yeah.
Tell us. There's so much I want to talk to you about. But first of all, the Films to be Buried with podcast.
Yes, which you were calling Films I Want to Die With, which I quite like.
Die Too, which I think is very dark.
Which I quite liked a lot. I was wondering how you're dying, whether it was self-inflicted or if the films were killing you. If you picked like Grease to beat you to death. I quite like that.
There's something in there. If you want to explore that format, I'm happy to sell that to you for £50.
50. It's nice to see you again.
Tell it. No, I'm coming on it next week. I've listened to a few of them. I've really enjoyed it. Tell the and we've got a few people in the chat that Erin says love your podcast a lot. For those who haven't heard it, tell us what it is and how it works.
How it works is you come on the podcast, we chat for a bit, then I tell you that you've died.
See, death is involved in it in quite a serious
it is
manner.
very death heavy, and then we talk about death for a bit, and then we talk about your life through the films that meant the most to you. So I will ask you, what's the first film you remember seeing? What's the film that made you cry the most? What's the film that scared you the most? That sort of thing.
Beautiful.
No, I've never seen a film. Does that present?
That's fine. That's fine.
Good, because I think it would actually be discriminatory to not let me on simply for not having seen a movie.
There's no hard and fast rules on the Film to Go Over podcast that you need to have seen films. But what I would suggest is you make up obscure titles that perhaps I think, yeah, that sounds good. You just got to convince me it was a film.
It was actually a film.
Oh, you can do that easy.
Oh, I talked. Here's the thing, man. Because I was flicking through and I was dipping in and out of some of the episodes, and you've had some great people on there, you know. So it's a thrill to be kind of linked with any of these. But Sharon Stone, man,
Sharon Stone.
That is as soon as I listened to that, I tweeted her saying, "Sharon, come on my show, please."
Because it was that easy.
It was that easy. How the flipping hell did you get Sharon Stone? There's some great names on there, but that's a scoop.
Well, I had a connection to her, and I was said to the connection, is there any way if I wrote you a love letter you would pass it on to Sharon Stone? And they said no. And I said, what if I paid you £50? I think I'm going to earn it off Iain because I'm going to sell the concept he sold us for me. Anyway, long story short, I wrote her a love letter. She replied, I'll do it. She did it. It was one of the best hour and a half of my life.
That is amazing. It's a great listen. This podcast.
Funny. She's funny. I was not expecting her to be funny.
Oh, I bet. No,
she's really smart and funny.
I kind of was. This is. We'll post links and everything. But if you just use your podcast suppliers, Acast, Spotify, iTunes, it's all out there, and there's a whole backlog to dive into. Do you get? I mean, you've had some brilliant people on. You know, Romesh and you know, never remember the guy's name, the blonde lad that I was talking about. He did one of his first gigs with me. Can't remember his name. No, it's not. It'll come to me in a minute.
This is the problem. He forgets faces and also names.
And names.
And movie titles. But when you're doing, because you know, the people that you have on are great.
Yeah.
But Sharon Stone's in a completely different league. Sure. Do you get nervous? Do you just
I was very nervous. I was very nervous, and I was also slightly worried because we were doing it like this, and I was slightly worried that because I kept having to email her about like, do you understand what a Zoom? You know, I was sort of like, do you know what a Zoom is? Just to be clear, I don't want to personalise it, but just in case, here's a link to a Zoom, and like, do you have a mic? It's okay if you don't. I'll make it work. All that stuff. And when she suddenly appeared on the screen, she was sat outside, like in a big windy thing, and I thought, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to have a windy. I would just have a windy episode. I felt so like grateful that I got this far. I thought I'm not ruining it by going, can you hop inside, Sharon? Because the audio is not going to be great on this. I was very nervous, but immediately she said something. What actually happened is she had a moment and she guessed. She said, do you have any connection to this type of dog? And I said, my dad has that type of dog. And she said, we're connected. And then we started.
Wow. Now you said rather unkindly there, she guessed. I would suggest that was a psychic link with the universe.
Yeah, and I agree actually, and I take that guess. I think it came from the universe. And that was a good time because then we had a great time because of the ghost of my dad's dog.
Isn't it funny how I had years ago interviewed Ray Davis of the Kinks, and I'm a huge Kinks fan. Right. And all the PR people are horrible.
Him, did you?
Yes, I did.
Right.
I did. But all the PR people said you can't talk to them about the Kinks. You've got to talk about the new album. You can't mention the Kinks. It's like, oh yeah, okay, fine. And then luckily we had one of the microphones wasn't working, so we had to stop. And I lived near where he used to live. I was living in Muswell Hill. And I said, do you get back to Muswell Hill often? He says, oh, yeah, I've got a place up in Highgate. And he said, do you know this pub? And I said, no, I don't. But do you know the Rom the Gate? No, not Rom the Gate. It's another, do you know this curry house? He said, oh, yeah, I know. And just before we went live again, he said, you can ask me anything you want.
Oh, you
and it was just
him.
that. It was just that. And then it became a really lovely geeky Kinks chat. And it's you sometimes just need that little in at the beginning.
It's magic, isn't it? And it always, that's what I love doing. Well, you must have it, or you have it every day, every hour, every minute of your show. It's like trying to find the connection with strangers you don't know. And sometimes it takes longer than others. But with Sharon Stone, it was two minutes in, I was like, fuck, this is going to be great.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Did you find yourself, because do you remember when we met Jeff Goldblum? You kind of get
That was
into
one of them,
that
yeah.
you're just talking to a person and you think, okay, this is cool, and you've got this connection. Then now and again you'll have a little whoop. You're
Yeah.
talking to Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Did you have
Yeah.
that moment with her?
Yeah, I'd say for most of it. Every single time she made me laugh, I was going, fucking hell, Sarah Stone's making me laugh. What's going on? And also it was like 1 a.m. because she was on LA time, so it was all really surreal. And people were texting me, what's happening? I'm on with Sarah Stone.
You've had some amazing people. I'm a huge fan of Jamila Jamil.
Oh, she's brilliant.
She's such a star. I just the way. I mean, I'm a big fan of The Good Place, of course, which is where I kind of became aware of her. Then realised, she's been around forever and she's brilliant.
I remember her on T4.
Yeah, I know. Well, now I do. Working with Rick Edwards, who I used to work with, but she's never.
He's been on it.
Huh?
Rick Edwards has been on.
Has Rick been on?
Yeah, very good. He was really good.
There you go.
Is he the blonde fella you're thinking of?
Yeah.
No, I know Rick because I worked with Rick for a year, so I was seeing
He
Rick
registers
every single day for a year. And the thing, I hate Rick Edwards because he's really, really a little bit like you, Brett. He's really, really good looking.
Too fit to be as clever and funny as he is. Correct.
Thank you. He's really fit. He's
fair.
buff. He's got this beautiful chisel face, and he's a really. You think, he's going to be an airhead? No, he's really bright. He's really sharp. He's really.
He sounds like a terrible man.
You scumbag! You piece of trash! How dare you have all of that
You
going?
feel like when you meet people like that somewhere else in the world there must be like an ugly dickhead to sort of balance it, to balance the Rick Edwards out. So
But look at these names. Tony Waite, who I love, Richard Herring, Shappy, you've had on there. So is it one of those? Because I mean, it's such a beautiful concept, right? It's such a lovely, simple concept. I think that's the key. Sometimes the podcasts can get a little bit too. So what we do is we take this thing and then we kind of run it through a filter.
Like
and
a
then we
3, 2, 1 clue.
Yeah, and then we ask what would your mother's grandmother have thought of that? And what kind of hit rate do you have in terms of asking people and them saying yes or no? Is it all yeses?
Truthfully, it's mostly been yeses, but as in I'm very careful. I've timed it. I've timed the asks. I don't just do a blanket like. Yeah. Well, anyhow, I can't swear on this, can I?
Not really. Not the one you were gonna say. No.
Let's just say you're choosy and careful.
I'm choosy and careful, and I time it, and obviously it helps if you have some connection to the person.
Yeah.
If you know, and then I also think it's like. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very grateful for it because the more people you have in it, the easier it is to get other people because they go, "Oh, if Sharon Stone's done it, I'll do it." You know what I mean?
So you go for people who would be letting a friend down if they say no to you.
Basically, I work exclusively off guilt.
Beautiful way.
How are you? Oh, look, lovely Andy Lyman. How are you? I'm just scrolling through everybody that's been in there. It's an incredible list. How have you been finding the lockdown? Are you aside from the podcast? Are you able to work? Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I've been very lucky in that I'm writing a show. So I've just been locked in my house writing, and it's just where I would have been in an office writing it, but instead I'm writing in a little attic.
And has that been helpful because you can't go out and get any distractions? Or do you find them at home?
Are you asking if I've gone mad?
In a roundabout way, yeah.
I think I did go mad. I think the first 2 weeks of it, I definitely was like, "Whoa, fucking hell!" Well, no, we're not. Sorry.
That's okay. That's your in character as a mad person.
There you go. You see.
Yeah. Sorry. It is odd, the rules. It's very late, but I get it, and I'm respecting.
We are no. Listen, honestly, so doesn't matter. What we're trying to do on Twitch, and so many people have called us out for this, is we're trying to make it. I guess the phrase is kind of family friendly, which is tricky when we're also talking about addiction and mental health and blah 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 blah. And I want to go for the knob gag. I see it, and I just want to jump on that knob and pull it. And it's tough.
I think part of it is that Twitch is still the Wild West, right?
Yeah.
So there are no boundaries. So we'll be dropping the C-bomb within 5 minutes if we let it go, you know? So I think that's part of it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, if you told me I could, that's all I'd have said on repeat. So it's good. You're getting more out of me than trying to make me not swear. But Yeah. No, I've been very lucky. I have been working all the time, but yeah, I just think I slightly feel a bit like what's his face in the Shawshank Redemption. Like I'm slightly worried that I've become institutionalized now, and that now if you said everything's free, we're all back to normal, I'd be like, I don't know. Not sure about leaving this.
I know what you mean. We're suspicious, aren't we?
I got 2 little boys who are 8 and 10, and we went away at the weekend, and I booked it a while ago, not knowing it was going to be a heat wave.
Right.
And we were staying about 15 miles out of Brighton, and I booked a couple of activities, as you do with kids, to do that involved us going to Brighton. And my God, the number of people that were there, topless, maskless, all crowded into these narrow little streets that they've got in Brighton. And I'm there with my kids, and it's boiling hot, and I'm wearing a mask, and I went, oh man. And I had a nice little chat with the boys and said, look, you might think I'm about to be a little bit overprotective, but we're going to avoid all of these people, and we're going to go around and do all this. And it terrified me. Now, I don't know, maybe I am overreacting. I don't know. Maybe COVID isn't as bad as I thought it was.
But we believed them the first time when they said we've got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Why have I been sitting indoors for 4 months waiting for a vaccine when all of a sudden we're not waiting for a vaccine anymore?
Yeah.
It feels like we're allowed to meet up with other people as long as there's a cash point in the corner. That's what it feels like.
But also, I've decided, Brett, I like... Now, you probably don't, because I'm going to say, you've got amazing teeth, right? You've got beautiful teeth. We are parents of children that are and are about to wear braces. I wore braces.
Your teeth? You've got lovely teeth.
My teeth are horrible, man.
They look good. I mean, it's not very in focus, but
exactly, and that's why it's the teeth thing.
What are you telling from his teeth?
I'm saying that maybe he doesn't enjoy. I like wearing a mask. I actually like it, and I'm going to. Remember, like 20 years ago, we'd all. If you're on the underground and you saw a Japanese tourist with a mask, you'd all
think they were rude.
Go, what's going on there?
What do they think we've got?
I'm totally wearing a mask after this, Brett. I'm sticking with the mask. Are you a fan of it?
I do like the feel of being a bandit. I do like going into a shop. I instinctively feel like maybe I'll steal this just because I've got the right look. And sometimes I think if I had a toy gun on me, this whole pandemic would be more fun.
Wow, you've taken it to the next level.
Yeah, but then also you do forget, particularly if you wear like sunglasses and a mask, that then you are just you're the blank, and it can be intimidating when you get to the counter. And you say, hand over the money.
With a gun. Yeah, there's that.
I was in Tesco today, and I found myself talking to, because with the mask, people can't hear you. And the number of times I say something, they say, what? But I was talking to myself in the dairy aisle, and people were near me, and they couldn't hear me. And I thought, this is amazing. You can't hear me. No one looked around.
You know why? They were pretending because they were frightened of you.
Yeah, maybe they were. But it was beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. But we were also trying to throw your voice to make it look like someone else was talking.
Yes.
It's great if you're a ventriloquist. It's like, this is something. Yeah. We're all cleaning up with a fucking mask. Well, sorry.
One of your early guests.
Yes.
David Earl.
David Earl.
Now he's on Twitch. He's taken over Twitch by playing computer cricket.
He's also has Cumbo doing The Sims.
Yeah.
He's absolutely living on Twitch.
Have you considered doing Twitch? Do you do anything on there?
I've considered it. I still feel not confident in how it all works at this stage.
Yeah.
But watching your show the last few nights, I'm starting to think, oh yeah, this looks fun.
You start to think, I could do that. That's it. They're getting money for that.
Is that it? Oh yeah, I could do that. No.
That's it. It took me ages because we were doing the radio show.
With it?
Yeah, we were doing the radio show, and I was kind of playing on Twitch because I'm a big fan of Limmy. So and it took me about 18 months to work out what my digital voice was, because it's different from radio, it's different from telly, it's very different from a live thing, because you're being met with silence. I was often met with silence in live things anyway, but it's a different thing. But you see people like David, like Bilal, who are just just turning it on its head and doing, what David's doing, playing computer cricket. I think it's art. It's performance art.
I
It's
found myself
stunning.
watching that for a really long time. But if someone had said, "Do you want to go and watch a guy play computer cricket?" No, not really.
Yeah.
I don't like watching my husband play actual cricket. But this guy's funny,
I'm not even convinced he's doing anything because
You think it's just on the demo?
You don't really see him press any buttons, but it's just joyous, man. Come and join us on Twitch, Brett. It's the future. Forget TV. Be in control of your destiny.
I mean, I like all that. You're selling me on that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting so I can just sit in my kitchen and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No nipples. Can't show nipples.
Well, then the whole thing's a waste of time.
So what prep do I need to do? We're recording it next Tuesday, according to Cliff Richard.
Yeah.
Why could you only do really late tonight? What are you What are you doing?
Well, because I have a secret writing job with America, where I don't.
The whole of America?
I'm writing for America. The narrative's getting quite.
We're getting to the season finale, aren't we?
Let's just say that the vice president pick doesn't happen by accident. You know what I mean?
She's great.
I love it when Trump's coming out and go, yeah, she's evil, she's a liar, she's a really nasty woman. Oh, so I'd never heard of her before, but she's brilliant. That means fantastic. Thank you, Donald. You've educated me. What homework do I need to do? Because I didn't read the email that you sent me.
Right. Well, that's very rude.
Yes.
What you have to do is at least vaguely know the films that you don't have to like. We're going to talk around it. It's a conversation, but just so that it's not a 5-hour conversation, at least know the answer to, for example, the film that made you cry the most. So that you don't go, oh.
Let me have a think. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I can do that.
But there's 15 questions, and they're in your. Do you need me to send you the email again?
No.
I will. Without shame.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna read it before Tuesday actually, and I'm gonna have those answers.
Good. That'll be fun.
I'm going to do it this week. First weekend, I've got nothing. First weekend in ages, and I will. Saturday.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do on your nothing weekend other than your homework?
I have got. Actually, I've got a Bruce Lee Blu-ray box set that I've just had delivered, and I'm going to sit and watch the films. But I'm not going to. I'm going to watch the films, but they've got commentary over them. So I've seen the film so many times. I'm going to watch them with the commentary.
Lovely.
I'm going to play Fall Guys on the PlayStation.
Yes.
Which is a fun game.
Yeah. I
And
saw that. It's like Wipeout, right? It's like giant Wipeout.
It's like Wipeout.
It's like it's a knockout.
Yeah, it's good. It's a phenomenon. It really is. And I'm probably going to sleep a lot. That's the plan. That's what you do when you're a parent. I don't know if you've got kids, Brett, but that's when you're a parent and you haven't got the kids.
Sleep becomes a real luxury, yeah.
Sleeping is the key. And I'll be reading your email, sir.
And having a really good think about what you're going to say.
Oh, I've got to do that as well, have I? Bloody hell.
Remember names,
And also take a
titles.
picture of me up around your house so that next time I see you, you go, that's Brett, it's Brett, it's Brett.
I got those pictures already, boy. The podcast, dear listener, films to be buried with Brett Goldstein. There are loads of them, and you might want to binge them all. You might want to just go through the list and say, "Oh, look, there's Gervais. There's all these people I like. I might just listen to those." It's fun. We're doing one next week. When's it gonna go out? Does it take a while?
Oh, I can't. I try and put them out in some sort of order that it makes it interesting.
Just because I know Kath will be keen to hear.
It'll be out when it's out. Why are you being so needy?
I want Brett to like me.
Well,
I do like you. You've already won that battle.
Yes, man.
You won it the minute you pretended that we'd worked together before.
Brett, it's so nice to talk to you. I look forward to having a proper chat with you next week without, Muggins here. And have a lovely, cool evening, and I hope you get some sleep.
Get some writing done.
It's very, very nice to meet you both. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, mate. See you later on. Bye-bye. What a nice guy.
Like him.
I like him a lot. Films to be buried with is the podcast. Check it out, man. I hadn't heard of it before, and I've listened to a few, and it's good.
I'm going to have a listen to
It's
that.
good, and it's it's not investigating a murder in a small American town 25 years ago.
No. And you know what? I listened to a few of those, but I think we've got enough darkness in our lives at the moment, haven't we?
Yes. He was nice. He was really nice, actually. I liked him a lot. 02 03 286 6370. I should probably open up Skype again if that's going to... I'm tempted to...
What?
Should we just open up Zoom?
Go on then.
To everyone.
Go on then, let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Apart from the fact that you never know how to mute and unmute people.
I will now.
Okay.
I don't know how you change the settings. That's the issue I have. Is it here? Switch to phone audio. Test audio. Here we go. So how do I turn the meeting room off? Because I want to turn the meeting room off.
You just want them to just file in?
I just want them all to come in. You are using enhanced encryption.
Oh, I thought I felt special.
How do I turn the meeting room off? The waiting room off. There's a way. There's settings. It's not that, is it? Oh, that's a thumbs up.
No, that's a big thumbs up.
Security. Here we go. So the waiting room is gone. So everyone, three of them.
I mean, literally flooding in one at a time.
Allow participants to share screen. No. Chat. Yes. That URL isn't working for you. Well, that's because you're not invited, Divi.
It's working for other people.
Is it working for? It's working for everyone else. 6 ads, bit much, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not. We do 6 minutes of ads a minute, Shoddy. If you don't want the ads, then please subscribe. But 6 ads a minute is not too much. You're just not used to it on Twitch. But you're used to it on the TV, and you're used to it on the radio.
6 minutes of ads a minute, Shoddy. If you don't want the ads,
Spec of future, no idea what that means. Try telling us again without the swear words in. Okay. Here we go. If you're coming in, you've got to turn your video on. If your video isn't on...
Spec of future, no idea what that means. Try telling us again without the swear words in.
And could you turn...
How do I mute everybody? Mute all. Right. Allow participants to unmute themselves. No. Hang on. Here we go. Right. So.
We ready?
To be fair, there's a reason people don't watch TV and listen to the radio anymore. And it's not because of adverts. Here we go. Now we've got people coming in. If you are not using video, you're getting booted. Jonathan Alford.
Come on.
Oh,
you're so lucky.
Stuggy? Stuggy, you got 5. Oh, you can't see what's going on. Can you? Sorry. I should be... There we go. Stuggy, you got 5. Where is Stuggy? Stuggy's gone. Stuggy's bottled it. John Rackham, is you're not muted. Are you muted? No. Is anyone muted? John, say hello. Is he just mouthing hello?
Oh, he looks like he could be.
Adam Deeks is on 2 screens.
Oh.
6 ads that are a minute long. What?
Well, let's have a look. Am I muted?
No, you're not, James. Oh, I mean, yes, you are.
Ah, there you go.
So
what's going on with Spencer Percival? Is he causing problems? I'll cause problems in a minute.
Someone's suggesting that that COVID is being used by government to get rid of cash.
Spencer's a knob. Okay. Spencer, call in. I'd love to hear your thing.
Thoughts.
Right. Jonathan Alford, are you muted?
No.
Right. Why is no one? Right. Hang on.
I don't think Raymond Russell is muted. Raymond?
Me on.
Everyone's muted. Right.
Oh.
John McCauley, you've got 5 seconds to give me video images. Otherwise, you're booted. 5.
Careful of the video image.
4, 3, 2. Whoa! John.
In under the wire.
John, that was very, very...
Who says we don't have enough mild peril on this show?
This is exactly... this is exactly what life is all about. Why can't I unmute anybody, though? Now, this is the problem that we had before. Why can't we unmute? I want to... Pajama Speed is...
She's in position.
She's in position. She's ready to go. Hiya! Hiya! Right, but I now can't... What is wrong with you? This is... We are the first people ever to do this. We are the first people ever to do this.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh, there might be a reason for
Right,
that.
Raymond Russell is unmuted. How have you done that, Raymond? He's pretending he's frozen.
He is, look at that.
He's
See him breathing.
He's going to do a little cheeky laugh. There we go. Oh,
No, he was
bastard.
frozen.
Oh, he was actually frozen. Okay, all right. John Macaulay, you are... Often the host cannot unmute. When you click unmute, it allows the person to unmute themselves. Okay. John Macaulay, welcome.
Hello.
To the show. Welcome to the show. You have been... The randomizer has selected you, John.
My God.
And we're going to ask you 5 questions.
Are you supposed to be working?
I am supposed to be working, yeah, but...
Cover your badge up, otherwise we know that you're working for Aldi. This is
There you go.
This is what Aldi staff are like. They will stop working.
I'm up to my neck in spuds. Spuds everywhere.
Spuds are a very important part of our diet in this country.
Yeah.
Okay, here are 5 questions for £1 million.
Whoa.
And I will genuinely give you £1 million, and I've said it now, so it's live. First question, you've got to get them all right. What was Adam Ant's first album?
I don't know. Adam and the Ants.
I'm sorry,
The
mate.
Ants.
It was
No.
not. It was Dirk Wears White Socks.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
sorry, and that is the end of the £1 million competition. So there's no others. How you doing, John? Is you're obviously you're stuck in the shelves. Thank you for doing that. Do you remember when? Do you remember about 5-6 weeks ago when all of you lot were heroes?
Yeah.
That didn't last very long, did it?
Well, now I'm a scumbag because I don't wear my mask when I'm working because my glasses get steam.
Oh,
Is that what you? Is that what people have said to you?
Yeah. Not, well, they didn't really call me a scumbag, but, you know, they getting looks like I'm a leper. But I tend to wear it until the customers disappear, and then I take it off. But working on where it's hot, because it's so hot.
Yeah.
I've got to put things in the right place as well, or else I get told off. I can't see without my glasses.
No, exactly. I mean, just the simple thing of me walking from the car to Tesco today with the mask on, and my sunny's steamed up, and you think, Christ, this is a 30-second walk. What's it like for someone who wears glasses all the time?
Apparently, the secret is you can get them some with like some sort of wiring that.
Yeah, like a vent and something in it. No, the wire one I've tried, but
no good.
It does. No. I'm going to be honest, John. It does sound like you're making excuses, you scumbag.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm trying my best.
How many people are working at your shift at the moment?
About 20, I guess.
Right.
A few phoned in sick.
And how are you doing it? Is it? I mean, are you still got the staff room? I'm interested in this, having worked in the shop years ago. If you got to like time the staff breaks separately, or is it?
The canteens. Yeah, they opened a separate canteen for us, like downstairs. There was a mother care that was using some of our floor space that got closed down, and we're using that was their canteen as well, all socially distanced in the canteen. No.
It's and how are you? I've got to ask. So you're watching us on the shop floor, are you?
No, I'm listening. I'm doing it odd. I wouldn't really tell you this, but I listen to the audio version, pretending the old days. But don't tell anyone. I don't get any adverts apart from the ones you speak about. So I don't know if I'm costing you money there now.
Flipping it. Yes, you are. You've got to send us 25 cents.
Sorry, mate. I'll send you. I will subscribe one day.
Or a bag of spuds.
Some people do, some people don't. It depends. Apparently,
on location,
it depends
isn't it?
on location and loads of different things. So don't feel bad. But thank you for listening. And this is the thing I'm trying
I'm enjoying it.
Tell people, because some people are scared because they don't want to watch us. They don't want to watch us. They'd rather listen, and that's fine. But you can, if you're listening on your phone, you can switch it to audio only. I don't know if you can do that on a computer, but you can put something over the screen. You can still just listen. Thank you, John. We appreciate that.
It.
All right, listen. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute. You can stay if you want. You can go. I want to go.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John. What a nice.
You don't want to get busted, you see.
Here we go. Now, Pajama Speed, you've unmuted. Hello.
Hey, Pajama Speed.
How hot are you? And you've got the long hair. Oh, we can't hear you. I think you are unmuted. Have you got your microphone? Click on your little microphone. Maybe you've not set that to the right mic. I'm always setting it to the wrong microphone. Whenever I do an AA meeting the next day after this, it's always completely buggered. Okay, we'll do that in a minute.
That's Dennis again, isn't it?
Hang on. Now you are pajama. No. This is not good enough. Right, try unmuting again. You are unmuted, but you're not. Oh no! Oh, that's the face.
That's the face of.
That's the face of the last 6 months, to be honest. Oh,
so
God.
disappointing. It should be so easy.
Another thing. I feel your pain. Don't stress. It's lovely to see you. If I had hair that long, I would tie it up in this heat. But I'm not going to tell a woman what to do with her hair.
No,
your hair's tied up.
Because my neck gets very sweaty and I can't bear it. In fact, the other day I was thinking, I remember why I had short hair at one point. It's so much easier in this heat.
Yeah.
But
Pajama Speed, it's lovely to talk to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Here we go.
It's Emily.
It's Emily. You should be able to unmute yourself now. I've clicked a button. You can click I think I've clicked a button.
Yes.
Emily.
That has worked.
But now it's falling over.
Hey Emily, how are you doing?
How high is that bookshelf?
It's my chest. Yeah, that one right up on the ceiling.
You have to bounce on the bed to get a book.
Yeah.
throwing bricks at it to knock one down. Bloody hell! How are you doing in the heat, Emily?
Oh, not very well. I'm just a puddle. It's horrible. Yeah.
It is horrendous. And I had the thunder and the lightning and a bit of rain. I thought, yes, here we go. But it didn't break it, Emily. It didn't break it. It finished, and I went, "Is that it?" And it was still humid.
We must be in for another one. Surely. I was sitting out in the garden with my sister when the rain started, and we were like, "Yes, this is it." But then it was over within about 5 minutes. How disappointing.
Can you tell me 3 things you did today that neither me or Katherine will have done, please?
I started a new jigsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I nearly started a new jigsaw, but I didn't.
I saw a half-done jigsaw that I started about 6 months ago and thought, that's never going to get finished.
What's your jigsaw?
It's a Disney one, Alice in Wonderland. So
nice. Classic.
Fancy.
Classic.
What have I done? I've not done anything. You can't do anything in this weather.
You can't. It's that whole thing of it's kind of a lockdown. It's really oppressive heat. I didn't have any running water today between 8 and 6. Oh, it was me and 2 boys, Emily. Very stinky house. Very, very stinky. Are you feeling any better now? Is it any cooler this evening for you?
It's about 8 o'clock. It still becomes a bit more bearable. And you can go in the garden by then, but
do you not get any comfort? Do you get any comfort, any solace from your 3 plastic G's-eye that are hanging up behind you?
They do watch over me. Yeah, my G's-eye.
My favourite.
That's the correct plural, by the way. G's-eye.
I know Aramaic.
Well, he's a man of the cloth.
Yeah, I know Aramaic. So that's the language that Jesus spoke. Oh, you didn't know that?
I don't think.
Oh, I knew something that Cass didn't know. Emma.
I don't think he would have called himself Jesus. I think that's the Latin.
Yes, I know.
What
I was using Jesus. I was using
what
Jesus for the listeners. Oh, it doesn't matter. He was the Christ. Emily,
she knows.
Of course she does, but she's brought religion into it, and she's ruined the show.
I'll back out.
It's nice to see you, Emily. Thank you very much indeed. Let's go over to the Alford. Let's go. Where is he here? Can you? You are unmuted, Jonathan. Who has signed your T-shirt, please?
Tommy Wasu. The room.
Oh yeah, look.
He signed it, but can you wash it?
I dare not. I mean, this weather, that's probably a mistake.
Because we've got Dr. Pimple Popper T-shirts, haven't we? We don't wear them.
We did. I did have a Dr. Pimple Popper T-shirt.
Oh.
It went in the big clear out.
I've still got mine.
It went in the clear out. I cleared out so many stuff, and I thought, well, it's a T-shirt that I'm never going to wear because it's been signed. Bin.
You got to keep it.
I'll frame it.
6 months ago, it's gone.
I mean, I only put this on because I was on camera. That's why I wasn't on camera initially.
It's a little talking point. Well, it's
Yeah.
worked. Well done.
What would you can ask us one question only, and it can be anything. What would you like to ask?
Are you happy?
Not really. What a waste of a question. What a waste of a question from Jonathan there. I want to see. Oh, look, suddenly we got. Where do we get loads of people? We can't do all of you, I'm afraid. Let us go. Let's do 2 more. And I saw. There we go. Look at this.
What's going on here?
This is what it's all about. This is what it's all
I
about.
recognise that. That'd be me getting fired off.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Spider, you playing a bit of Fall Guys?
Oh, yeah.
So good, isn't it?
Isn't it good?
I'm absolutely diabolical. I've no idea what to do. I'm
Follow
just
the
staying
direction
in
of the
this
spinning
middle.
wheels on that one. I think you're going.
There we go. He's out.
He's
He's
not
out.
even controlling the camera properly, though. What a
Well,
muppet.
that's not me.
By the way, Friday night, I don't know what you're doing, Kath, but I've got nothing on Saturday. I'm planning to be up for hours on Friday night after the show. You can stick around if you want. You can naff off if you want.
All right.
We'll have Fall Guys on the PC. Friday night, you're all invited. That is what is
Can
happening.
we both play at the same time? No.
No,
One
mate.
at a time.
Yeah, we'll alternate.
Well, my turns never take very long.
Right, we'll do one more,
He
Katherine.
qualified.
Well done,
Yes.
Spider. We'll pick. Do you pick one more, Katherine? Let's have a little look at who we've got. You can pick anyone.
I'm going to go.
Oh, it's Buddha in his female form there.
Yes.
Who do you want to pick? It's a beautiful.
Scott Woodthorpe.
Here we go. Scott has got the beautiful slick back hair. I'm loving it. If I click this, where is Scott in this list? Scott, you should be able. Oh, you're unmuted. Hello, mate.
Hey, Scott.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you wearing an Alice band?
Yes, I am.
Respect.
I think it's only right in this temperature.
I love it.
But I totally get it with a sweaty neck.
It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible.
Yeah, I went for a run today, stupidly, and dripping.
Well, also, you can have a shower, you get out, by the time your hair is dry, your neck's sweaty again. Pointless.
Yeah, I discovered that today as well.
We have plumbers here because there has been a leak outside mine and next door neighbour's house for ages, right? And Thames Water couldn't fix it, so we had to pay for it, and it was a real pain in the butt. And I my neighbour told me when I was away, and it's going to cost us about £600 each. I'm thinking, oh, geez, really? But they did the job. They dug up the back garden. They tied it up beautifully, and I had a shower tonight. My God.
They've increased your water pressure, though, haven't
They
they?
had increased it's totally worth the money. It's the first most powerful shower I've had since living here for nearly 2 years. Over 2 years now. Wonderful.
So thrilled for you.
Oh, it's honestly, Scott, it is the best news.
He's like a new boy.
Yeah.
Well, that's great to hear. But now this is the longest I've ever had my hair as well. It's turned into a bit of a project.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like an early midlife crisis kind of look now. I'm
Right.
kind of getting a mullet going on at the back,
Yeah.
which isn't great.
No. I think you've got to push through it. Because I grew a pixie cut out once, and that mullet lasted quite a long time, didn't it? But you pushed through it, and there is hope on the other side of it.
It's not so much a mullet, though, because the hair's all the same length.
Mhm.
It all fits. I
That's
would call
true.
that long hair, not a mullet.
Have you seen A Star Is Born, the latest one?
Yes.
So that's Bradley Cooper. That's the look I would like. I can't grow a beard, unfortunately, so
okay.
I haven't got that bit.
So you're modelling yourself on Bradley Cooper when he's showing the degeneration
Yeah,
of
apart
a
from
once
the
beautiful
alcoholism
person.
and everything, yeah,
And the weeing himself.
Yeah, and the ending, which is horrific. But yeah, apart from that, that's the
a
look
good
I'm
look.
going for. Yeah, exactly. Ian, I just need to ask you a question. Actually, are you flogging your record player?
My nads?
Sorry.
No.
Okay.
Why do you want it?
Well, I heard you mention it Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
in passing.
Yeah,
we
and,
did, yeah.
I am on the lookout for a record player.
Mine is a quality. Mine was the first proper thing I bought when I got telly money. When I'd gone from signing on and being skint, first thing I bought was an N64, which was a great luxury because I already had a PlayStation. And it's like,
Ooh.
having two consoles. Whoa! The first proper thing was, and it cost about £1,500 all in. It's a stacking stereo system, B&W amps, NAD stereo, beautiful. And I've still got it. I'm thinking of moving it to the garage. I'm not selling it. I am not selling it.
Okay.
Sorry, Scott.
No, that's fine, because I'm building up a little vinyl collection myself, and as I've got older, I'm appreciating it a lot more. I've actually got some turntables in my bedroom, like a 16-year-old, that I got when I was like 21. So, but I've been handed down like some Beatles stuff. My mum gave me a great present at Christmas, and it was all the Beatles 7-inch singles reproduced.
Beautiful.
In a little box set.
Yeah.
All the original artwork, all the original B-sides. Some B-sides I'd never heard before.
Yeah, there's a couple of little classics snuck
that
away
aren't
in
even
there.
on Spotify or Apple or anything.
Yeah.
So I've got that up there, but I'm downstairs in my living room. I need to play it downstairs.
Don't buy a Crossley, they're rubbish.
They'll spoil your records, won't
They will spoil your records. For stuff like the Beatles, you want to get a nice dance set. That's how they were meant to be heard in
Get
mono.
on eBay and you can get them quite cheap.
Yeah, get a nice dance set.
Okay, all right.
Do
all right.
it. Do
And they look
it,
really cool.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Scott, it's nice to talk to you. Thank you. We're going to close this. Nina, lovely to see you. Dave, McPaul's. Hello, Nina. There's B with the badge. It's lovely to see you. We're going to end this meeting for all.
We can do that again. I thought that was quite fun.
I like that. I like that. Thought that was a nice little punt.
We've had a letter from our
oh, go on.
Our number one fan.
A complaint. What's this? Can I just see the email address?
Yeah, but do you know what the language is identical.
It's another Outlook, another Outlook.com email address.
It's a name and a year of birth.
And I suspect the one we get tomorrow will not be an Outlook.com email because I have well, we've sussed them.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, look, Brett, really, look, that's nice. Thanks, man. That was such good fun. There we go. Thank you,
Yeah, I
Brett.
thought it was,
Thank you. Really enjoyed it.
Very charming. So, from a word from our constant
There we go.
correspondent.
There we go. This is our fan, big fan.
Hello.
Oh, hang on. You can see us now.
Yesterday's show contained swears, and you broadcast at all times of the day in other time zones. He's been paying attention. Today, the show, lacking in callers, stupid mood swings sitting on your sofa, oh boy, and Kathy Boyle looks so bored. In what world?
That's her resting face.
Kathy could have gone places. Why are you calling me Kathy, you weirdo? She would have been picked to work on a number radio and journalist show.
Did he not hear the bit where I said that you're earning way more now than you were at Talk, where you worked for 4 years? Did he not hear that?
As when the rise and fall of Mr. Lee were away from Talk Radio, had many topics, and was a decent, hard-working presenter who could hold a conversation. Here we go. I bet this is someone who's phoned me and got fired off by you at some point.
Yeah, here we go.
Right. Could hold a conversation, but with you, Mr. Lee, she plays a naughty teenager schoolgirl character. But so I'm naughty and yet bored. Mr. Lee, I mean, it sounds polite. Do you think it's going to continue polite?
Billy's just sent a great message in the thing. That Zoom meeting can be so good. They should dress up and act out a play. Oh.
Does it involve me being a naughty schoolgirl who is naughty yet bored?
That is a great idea, Billy. Sorry to interrupt.
It's all right. He goes on. Mr. Lee, you let yourself down and dragged Kathy with you.
Yep.
It certainly is an alternative show, picking up on what we said to Dennis yesterday.
Yep.
The alternative for the money tunes. You have no dump button, so allow swears and rudes. Swears and rudes! And this is the trashiest put together show ever to produced in the world. Well, come on. I think you need to change the title from Twitch to Switch to a real radio show with a presenter who presents, not pretend, with teenage antics.
That's quite
with
good,
a
actually.
screen. But that would take up a lot of room on the screen, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite a long.
This is from Richard Parsons.
Swears, rudes, and unprofessionalism. Richard Parsons. That is our new tagline. Another advert. Thank you so much. Some people pay money for this, but we get it for nothing.
I'm enjoying
I look forward
myself.
to your next email.
James, thank you for the resubscription. LaJazz, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the bits, Katie. Combat Sam, cheers. Here's some bits for Kath's expression during that. Sam, thank you for the gifted subs. Do follow us. Click follow. I want to get up to 10,000 followers. We're on about 9. I think we're only a few hundred off of that. So if you're not following, just click follow now. Means you get notified when we go 9.5. Okay, we put on 100. We need 500. 500 more to get to 10,000, and then the next target is 100,000. Also, you could be one of our sponsors if you wanted to. Thank you so much to Somers Waste Solution, James and Mark, who were, along with Richard Gregorian, were the first people to get in touch and go, we have no idea what you're going to do, but we think that we're going to support you. And they did. And thank you so much, gentlemen. We really appreciate it. SomersWasteSolutions.com for all of your waste needs. It's if you've got a company or a shop, it could be a big company. Maybe you own a block of flats, or maybe you are what do they call these property companies that rent places out?
A landlord.
There's
Property management.
Yeah, property management company, and maybe you got this company does this building, and this company does this skips, and this company does that. No. Get Somers Waste Solutions to do all of it. That way, you get one invoice a month, and it's easier to know what is going on and who to pay, because you're only paying one person. And also, you can phone up James or Mark, who are the brothers Somers, or the rest of the team there, and have a chat with them and explain what you want. They are pretty confident they can save you money, and there's a really strong chance they can make your company way greener than it is now. They really care. They're really nice people. We've spoken to them. They are lovely people, and they can make a difference for your company. So do go and check them out. Big up the Gregorian Emerson family law solicitors. gelaw.co.uk. Getting divorced sucks, and there ain't no nice way around it, despite what some people might tell you. But GE Law will certainly make it a whole lot easier than a lot of other divorce solicitors. So they are well worth having a chat to. Poseidon Safety Management. Zeus the dog. There. Look at that. Look at that face there. What a beautiful face. They're a really interesting security and safety management company based in Cornwall and Devon, in that, you see all these programs following these companies around, and a lot of them are a-holes. And Nick, who runs it, is really determined to make sure that Poseidon is not like that. Zeus, that you can see there, was found abandoned, I think about a year old. Had been neglected. He'd been treated really badly. He was malnourished, had a bit of a temper, and all of that. And Nick put in the time to train Zeus, to give him a little bit of love, and he's now a working dog. He's completely reliable. He's really affectionate. He can be a little bit snarly when he needs to be a little bit snarly. I'm not allowed to tell you we're scared of cats. If that's what you want to get past Poseidon, just get an army of cats to go and do the robbery.
But you better count on it being Zeus and not one of the many other dogs they've got.
And do us a favour. Go on and follow them on Twitter at Poseidon Safe, or on Facebook at you don't need the app, Poseidon Safety. Poseidon Safe on Twitter, Poseidon Safety on the Facebook. And our latest sponsor, it's Andrew, also Print Limited, was working for a company, didn't like the vibe, didn't like the way that people were treated, didn't like working for someone else, and decided to take a punt and go and back himself, and has been a print company working for himself. Family business. The also in print is Andrew, Lisa, Samuel, Oliver. That's the family, and that's a nice thing.
Yeah.
On the record, the record company, I always put the boys' names in, or hide their names. I put their names in as a code, so you scumbags can't see what they're called.
But the thing is, right, from being a man going out on his own, he's now supplying to more than 60 local authorities. So a boy done good.
Big on security. Does other stuff as well. Won't do I need a mouse mat printed. Don't go and do that. Go and do that at Snappy Snaps. But if you need something bigger, if your business, you've got a shop or a restaurant or a bar or village hall, and you need the markings for the floor, and you need the signs, the 2-meter signs, all of that stuff.
You want to put your branding on clothes for your staff, that kind of vibe.
Do it. And Andrew wasn't really aware of us, and has joined us from Twitch. Doesn't know about the radio show. Shh! Don't tell him. But was a fan of Bob Mortimer's and saw Bob on our first show and came over. So, Andrew, thank you very much indeed. And thank you to all of our sponsors. We straight after this, we've got to record a new thing to go on the podcast.
Yes,
we'll do it straight after this tonight. If you're interested in having your company mentioned on here, you get mentioned every hour. You also get a little mention in the podcasts and all these clips. They go up. It all goes up on YouTube and all of that stuff. Then send us an email to the late night alternative at gmail.com. That'll be nice. Please do that. I'm tired.
I'm not surprised.
I'm tired.
It's been a hot day. You've had the boys all day long, and it's tricky.
Yeah.
Take it from someone who does both. I do a double shift every day.
Yeah.
I get it.
There we go. This is how much money we've made in the last 28 days from YouTube. 29 figure. I don't know where the YouTube money goes. It's supposed to go to AdSense, but if I log into my AdSense account, then the money isn't there. So who is stealing my £29?
Why don't you ask
35
AdSense
pence.
what the score is?
Oh no, it's gone in there.
Oh, good.
There we go.
All right. Well, that's something.
That's all right, isn't it? £68.94. I've said it out loud now. We have to declare it. We declare all of it.
Of course we do.
Of course we do.
Our mate's back. Can't resist. Ryan. I mean, come on. It was Dennis yesterday.
Oh, hang on. Ryan Parsons is the name of the emailer in the email, but it's signed Richard Parson.
Yeah.
So Ryan Parsons, Richard Parson.
Can't even get his...
Here's the thing, man. We know who you are. IP addresses, and we've
also Ryan Parsons, Richard Parson.
That's literally what I just said.
No, I know, but can't.
I know it. I literally just said that, though.
He literally did. Ryan. Write that in your next email that he literally did. Don't bother with Twitch. Just switch to a radio show that's not run by Looney Tunes. Bye, I'm off. No, you're not. How long will you last on Twitch? The rise and fall with Mr. Lee and his friend Kathy, Richard Parson.
We're here for a year. And as you know, as you watch the show regularly, I'm possibly going to retrain, and my ambition, my plan is there we go. Weeks 5477. Hi chat, I'm Andrew from Also Print. I recommend working with Iain and Kath. Would have messaged before, but I was in the final on
Fall Guys. Wow, impressive.
Well played. This is another reason you got to go with Also Print, is because this guy can play Fall Guys. This guy can play Fall Guys when no one else can. It's a bloody hard game. The plan is to leave this business in 3 years is the plan. So
to become a counsellor for lost, lonely souls.
Yeah, that's the plan. Thank you, Weeks. So yeah, so how long will this last? A year?
And you'll be watching. Can't resist.
Every single goddamn episode of the show.
Could you stop calling me Kathy, please?
He's gonna call you Kathy more, and he's gonna be rubbing behind his knees.
Yeah, I feel
he's gonna get his dog to lick behind his knees while he types it.
Vibe that I have to be the victim. He's maybe giving me advice to try and.
He is getting his dog to lick, or his mama, to lick behind his knees as he writes those emails.
Bless your soul. I hope you can be happy one day.
Someday, baby. Someday, baby.
It's a shame, really, isn't it?
Someday, baby.
But on a serious note,
Hang on a minute, what's going on? Red 5 Racer now. Hi all, I'm James from Somersway Solutions, and I'll definitely recommend working with Iain and Kath. Fantastic show, fantastic people. Keep up the good work, guys. Hey, what is it? They're doing shout-outs for us.
They are.
Thank you. It's been a thrill. I really hope you're happy with it. Genuinely, I hope you're happy. It's been our biggest concern doing this show for both of us at different points, and we both had to talk each other off the ledges going, but do you think they like the ads that we're doing for them? And you've said you do, but we still, both of us go, but are they just being nice?
I mean,
do they really like it?
Despite our new correspondent, Ryan or Richard or Dennis, whoever he is at this moment, suggesting that our strapline should be swears, rudes and unprofessionalism. In fact, could we have that on a T-shirt?
That should be the title of your autobiography. Hi, I'm Zeus the dog, and I also enjoy working with
Iain. Good boy. Good boy.
Another email arrives, says Roger. I haven't got a dog. I've got a cat.
She's a good girl.
She's a good girl. There's something in that Zoom thing, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll really take off. I think it'll really take off. We miss Michelle Paradis.
Oh, yeah. Now, Michelle is the mother of the show baby from the other place.
What show baby?
Remember the little baby that was born? You were suggesting she called Ian. We were going to have a show baby, but I didn't want to bear it.
I've forgotten all about the show baby.
There was a show baby. Don't forget.
Oh God!
That's part of your responsibility.
I'd
to
forgotten about the show
Dad.
baby since we left. Oh, look at that! Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello, Michelle. Sorry we missed your call.
Oh, that's all right. I wasn't quite sure when was the appropriate time to call. So
Ring whenever, and then we see. But the way, with the groove we're getting into is people ring and we try and take it, and if I miss it, I call them back and see how it's going. How may we help you?
I just thought it's been a bit of a hectic year, and at the beginning, we thought you said you wanted a station baby, and we called in.
You remember that, don't you?
Well, I remember that we had a show baby now, but I'd forgotten we had a show baby, and I feel awful. I feel like my dad must have felt for such a long time of his life, abandoning me.
And this year got kind of chaotic, so we didn't really get a chance to do the weekly updates we agreed to. So
I got some bad news. Dan Wootton now owns your child.
baby.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not us.
dear.
Dan Wootton.
Oh, dear.
How is baby? How old is baby now?
She's 1 year and 2 months now.
Flipping heck, man. Healthy, good apart from this heat.
Oh yeah, she's currently trying with everything she's got to climb on the back of the couch and onto the windowsill. So she's that close to succeeding. If you've got
There is that
a
moment.
2 minutes.
There is that moment where, first of all, you realise you can leave a baby on the floor on their back and go and make a cup of tea or a sandwich and come back and they're still there.
Yep.
Then there's that moment when they roll over. You go, oh, that's great, and then they suddenly start disappearing because they've worked out how to crawl. And it's like, oh God, I can't even go and make a cup of coffee without getting them in the buggy and moving it. Oh, it's just and it just gets worse and worse from there.
It goes from the physical to the psychological after a while, but I don't want to put you off because you're in this now.
Oh no, well I've got a son as well, so I've done this before, but she seems to be taking it to a whole nother level. She's just unreal.
Isn't it the thing?
Second one.
Both Kath and I found out with our kids. But both of our first children, very cerebral, very kind of stationary and geeky. I don't mean that in a rude way at all. And the second ones are idiots.
I've got a theory about it.
Go on.
I think with the first one, when you've only got one, you can be right on top of it all the time, right? So they're really well trained. The second one is like, right, you're here now, join in because this is what's already established.
Yeah,
and they
pretty
kind
much.
of bring themselves up a little bit more,
Yeah, she's. I did send you an email with some pictures, and that I don't know if you guys.
Where did you send that to, Michelle?
The email address that's on the bottom, the late night alternative.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that. I don't. Oh God, you did. Oh no.
Oh, she's adorable.
How did I miss this? This was ages ago. Oh, how did I miss this? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at her. Look at her. What a. Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Dinner all over her face. Exactly. Second child.
God. Yeah.
And that doesn't improve. We're looking at pictures of a baby with food all over its face, and it's beautiful. That doesn't improve because my 10-year-old had an ice cream the other day, and I said to him afterwards, "Did any of that go in your mouth?"
Yeah.
Because it's just all over.
Man had chocolate in her
Like
ears.
that.
Oh look! Oh, those eyes, man! Those eyes! Oh, and the gums. The gums before the teeth come, and you put it in, and they're going you like that. I'd forgotten all about that. Look at that pose. There we go. Oh,
Big brother.
Oh, you've got a beautiful family.
Oh, thank you.
Look at the big brother with the little baby.
Yeah, I discovered she was getting teeth in because she used to not sucking on my nose, but proper gnawing on it.
Yeah.
And then I started feeling the teeth. Okay, that's stopping.
I just said in your email, you said it's okay if I show these pictures. Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
That's why I was. I didn't want to, but you've just seen that you said we can. So let me just put that up because this. Listen, I'm a sucker for a beautiful baby. Of course I am.
I'm very proud of my kids.
Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that face, that baked beanie face. Now, I'm assuming that Father Christmas hat is actually a sock.
Sock, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yep,
That's what you can do.
Standard.
Those gums, the gums. Look at that, and look at the pose.
Right, now, there's a little flash in there of what she's going to be
Yeah.
like when she's about 12.
What do you mean? What do you mean I've made a mess? I have no idea to what you're referring to.
She's adorable.
And then there's the big brother. Look at that. Yes, mate. Look at that. Oh, Michelle, beautiful. Thank you. I'm sorry we missed that.
It's a really golden time when you've got kids that age.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry we missed that.
No,
That's
that's all right.
That's
But yeah,
totally...
it's, you guys sent her a little Miffy doll that rattles, and my son the rocket. We still take that out because we've got a field across the street, and we take that out and we have competitions of who can get the highest or the furthest or whatever. We still play with it all the time. It's
the
great.
rocket was amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes Dad. The rocket. The rocket.
The rocket. Yeah.
More of the rocket, please.
Oh, but Miffy's
the
also
rocket was
belted.
great during lockdown, going over to the field and
Wicked.
having something to do.
Kept people away. People saw we got a projectile and they just kind of kept their distance.
So we all need a rocket.
Everybody needs a rocket. Oh, it's so. I'm so sorry we missed that. That was a few weeks ago. It's so lovely to see. Thank you so much. What a kind thing to send those. Give us a call any time.
Okay, we'll do.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
See you later
Thank
on.
you.
How
Bye.
lovely.
Bye.
I forgot we had a show, baby.
Well,
now belongs
she's
to
not
Dan
forgotten
Wootton.
you. Let's just say.
Now belongs to Dan Wootton. Let's take another call. Hello, George.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am hot, George.
How was the game?
Which
game? How was Boss Simulator?
Bus Simulator is a great game. It's very muffled, George.
Are you on headphones?
Come on.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Come on, George.
Yeah, is it better?
That's
So
much better.
much better.
No, Bus Simulator was great. I see they're bringing out a new Bus Simulator, but this weekend, so Friday night, I'm prepared to stay up all night and play video games, and I might play a bit of Bus Simulator at the weekend.
All right.
That's what I'm
treat
doing.
yourself.
That's what I'm doing. What have you been playing, George?
Minecraft, maybe. Maybe FIFA.
My 10-year-old was playing Minecraft today. He built some world. Excuse me, he built some world. George, we're coming to the end of the show, so I'm going to bid you a good night. Is everything all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. Thank you for calling. Give us a call a bit earlier next time. So come to the show. And I've just missed one call. Stay safe. Thank you. We just missed one call that I want to call back just to say good night to, because we missed this, and this will be the last one of the night. And then we'll do a cheeky little raid.
I've really enjoyed the raids recently.
We've had some...
Well, say recently.
Unavailable.
Hey,
Please
I
try
tell you
again
what I
later.
don't like. I'm going to call my number, right, and see if you... Have you noticed this? Have you noticed what's different? Can't see it, can you, See if you notice something different here, right?
Welcome to Gift Gaff's voicemail. The person you're calling can't take your call at the moment. Please leave your message after...
No, that's not the Gift Gaff guy.
No.
Welcome to Gift Gaff Mobile.
He was a Geordie, wasn't he?
Welcome to Gift Gaff Mobile.
Who's this fella? Maybe they can't get hold of the Geordie.
Welcome to Gift Gaff Mobile. Would you like to leave a message for the person? That's outrageous. Done my night. Rex, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Click follow, guys. Let's get to 10,000 followers if we can. We just need just under 500. So let's do that. We're not having a late one tonight. It's really tricky during the summer holidays, right? And also, I've got to go take my car in for a service, and then I've got to be back here for a car in for a service at 9. No idea how I'm going to get back. I'll check the trains, actually. I've got a meeting with the college at 10 on Skype. Then at midday, we're talking to Farhan. And then at 12:45, I'm being briefed up for the Jeremy Vine show.
Right.
What a busy old day.
Do you want a lift? I can come and give you a lift back from the thing.
No.
All right.
9 o'clock in the morning. It's ridiculous. I'll either get the train or I'll get a cab.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
No, thank you is the answer. You'd have to be...
Well, I don't want one. What a stupid thing to offer. How rude. How rude. And you want me to thank you? You should be thanking me. Okay, so what we're...
That's me telt.
I love this. This is my favourite present that I bought for you. I think it's kind of got a personal vibe.
Oh, my favourite present was the box of pies that your children gave me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My youngest
We're
wanted
trying to work
buy
out
you...
why, and he said because they match your hair.
Yeah, my youngest...
raspberry pies.
Raspberry pies. And, it was well worth doing. Right, let's find someone to have a cheeky little raid. So we're going to go to Browse. We're going to get up here, and we're going to go to screen 2. And let's go for Just Chatting. Let's go for Just Chatting. And you can't do... On Just Chatting, you can't do from low to high. It's a really strange little quirk. There we are. Look, there we
that's
are.
good. We're not right down the bottom, at
We're
least.
next... In Just Chatting... Well, we're quite low. We're up against John... What's his name? Donald Trump. And we're up against boobs and thighs. So, okay, we're not doing bad. I'm going to get my boobs out and my thighs out.
Okay, well, that could work.
I'm going to get my boobs and my thighs out.
But no nipples, mate.
No nipples. Look at so many boobs. All right, go away, boobs. I don't want to see any boobs.
Go away, boobs.
Let's go down, right down. I want sub 5. I want 5 or less viewers, please.
Fewer.
Is that one of the streamers? At few, I don't know them. I want 5 or less viewers, please.
Oh God.
Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Wow.
5 or less. Just testing stuff, but that's 6. Let's have here we go. Now we're entering the zone.
We're in the right area now.
We're entering the zone.
Oh, what about this? Funny vids with chat.
Where?
Up. This fella. What do you reckon?
Let's go and have a little look. What's his idea of funny vids?
If she got kicked out the crib. At the end of the day, these are two both grown adults. So whatever goes down.
Oh no, that's him watching the
up
stream.
to your decision making. I don't care how life twists and
that's
turns.
him
If you were somebody who
watching
really wanted
that.
to make it better for yourself,
Okay.
you would go out and do that.
No.
Okay.
New to this too says think you might
Anyone don't
struggle
go
tonight.
out
No, we will
and
not
reject
struggle.
you.
We're
I'll
the
put
best
this
at this,
version
man.
clip from
We are very choosy. That's the difference. We're not struggling. We're selecting.
We're the best raiders. I'm a bit trouble getting rid of the boxes that I want to get rid of. We're the best raiders. We are the first official episode, I guess, out of the blue, episode 1. No, looks a little young for me. You can't always tell. I'm just, what's this? Plash and Friends Q&A. Let's have a little look.
Minis, we got an articulating
Welcome to the Fables of
arm
Refuge.
that
Join our
can
small
mount
gang of
a
adventurers. Click
phone,
button, take
which is
names
just
across the
another
fancy world of
feed into
Refuge.
Zoom.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
And,
totally in. These are
on a
my
technical
people.
level,
All
if you
6
want to
of
play
them
D&D
are people
through
I would
Zoom
happily
or
hang out with.
anything online, honestly,
Be nice,
just
guys. If
have
you
a
like
headset
it,
with a microphone
follow.
that's close to
If
your
you don't
throat,
like it,
so
just
that way
leave quietly
everyone
out the
can
back
always
door.
hear you.
Yeah.
And
Ford says, I'm just making suggestions rather than someone everybody will leave straight
Yeah.
away from.
Yeah,
Like
We
the
know
back
what
end
we're
of
doing, Ford.
in my
Thank you for the
phone,
suggestion. I don't
pointing
see who you
down at
suggested.
the map.
Terry
And
Minor.
you can even and we have an arm,
He's someone
so we can be
your
like right
viewers
on
will
top
really
and move
enjoy.
around, but
Well, you don't know
you
that,
don't have
Ford.
to have that because you're not
Also,
broadcasting
he's got a
that.
following.
You don't know that. He's someone that you enjoy, and he has got a bit of a following. And we might raid Terry at some point. But the fact that people keep suggesting him makes me kind of think, well, he's obviously got people that know about him. So let's try and find someone who's not. So thank you, but
Ian and Kath are going to explode on here at some point. I'm fairly confident. In
I
a
wish.
good way.
Who says that? I've exploded.
Sam
I've
Brixton.
exploded 4 times tonight.
I know.
Thank you, Ford. And I'm not having a go. I appreciate it. And people might leave. I think we've done pretty well so far. And we're just trying to find new people. I think there's been maybe one where we've not quite got it right, but everyone else, I think it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it's been a lot of fun. But thank you for the suggestion. Suggestions are appreciated. They are appreciated. Yeah, I know exactly who Terry Minot is. Thank you, guys. Right, so we're going to do a little cheeky raid here. If you like, then
Do you wanna answer the
follow,
last
sub,
question?
if you feel
Yeah,
like
last
it. If you want to give your
question,
Amazon Prime to them more than us,
You may be about to make someone's
Cool.
day.
absolutely cool. This will be really exciting for them.
Forgive
They look
us.
wonderfully
Forgive me.
geeky,
Please forgive
and
me.
we'll be back tonight at 9.
What's it been
See you
like
later on.
streaming more
Peace.
often? And would you
See you
like
later.
Oh, we
to
can't see us.
say it's been more rewarding for